Women's Championship no omo she Niger eka mako edubako 11-0 and Ghana echi Niger she mu yesi agrobe so fra no pa enti yenya reshe mu se won betimi age wafu under 20 championship na si omo na ase na akana mienu pe Max TV the home of Ghana football ye the under 20 women's championship na eba so no bro live from Saturday. So all you have to do is to sit behind your TV set and enjoy West African women's football talent on Max TV. I'm sending greetings to Kofi Bolasi. Kofi baby, I will be a child. I saw a very hilarious post you put on Facebook. Yes, it. Atizi Gigana for Momonia Nawan can Kofu Bedada and so him go da. He's been voted the best goalkeeper in the Swiss Super League. Into Wesu and Sema Abba Abrante Lawrence Atizigi. And also Bedagana po mo goes to Fana Sedodo. And so Switzerland for Sidebi. Who your goalkeeper na se ball to atini manu nche se unye good goalkeeper. A collective effort to defend your goal. In Tinane, Atizigi has been voted the best goalkeeper in the Swiss Super League by the Footballers Association of Switzerland. Minutes past 9 on Max 89.7. And as yes from Kunkoma Boafo Taichi Emedi Jumedie Eba Yenikai Enna Eye Polytank Sumo Super. Wamo Ekwe Mwa Enedi Jumedie Ebro. Polytank Sumo Super. Eye Polytanka Abajoma is the first ever Polytanka. Eye number 13 layered. And our face is in a reservoir no kakraka. Polytank we a super strong and durable. Now, yes, say, ubetimenya in 9 different colors. The lifespan no so de a cherry tin. Nip born so ubusa say dadana. You know why? Because Polytank Sumo Super does not cost too much. And to benye biato from all Polytank shops in Ghana. Ubed mafre Polytank Sumo Super today. Ewo to free number no so 0800 101 815 0800 101 815. You can also WhatsApp Polytank on 05969 1330 or visit www.polytankgh.com. www.polytankgh.com. You can visit any Polytank dealer near you and get your Polytank Sumo Super. Polytank, trusted by generations. Terms and conditions apply. This is the Sports Park brought to you by MaxBuy. MaxBuy is the leader in home appliances, smartphones, accessories, and everyday goods. Now, MaxBuy, you have more extensive variety of products, be to say IMAX Electronics, TCL, and a Techno Mobile at the very possible lowest prices. Obetimenya air conditioners, TV sets, blenders, standing fans, rice cookers, kettles, sandwich toasters, USB rechargeable batteries. Nina, ewo MaxBuy. You enjoy 2 years warranty and excellent after-sales services. IMAX products are available at all MaxBuy shops nationwide. From MaxBuy, it was 0302 750 308 and at 0544 019 552. Contact MaxBuy on 0302 750 308. You can also order online at www.maxbuy.com.gh. MaxBuy, happy life. All right. Yeah, that Betway is the proud sponsor of the Predictor. Predictor told us yesterday it was going to be a straight win for Manchester City, and lo and behold, it came to pass. So today, get tuned in because we're bringing you Predictor in the next few minutes. So stay tuned. You're not TCL, you're not Techno Mobile, I'm Alive Spine Clinic, Niche Chocolate Drink, all of them proud sponsors of the sports park. 16 after 9. If you just joined us, this is the sports park. Epeje moi, just a dumienu abo. Is a brasso. See a bequaman on it, near Quaco farm and some community. But you know, our concentration will basically be on the review of last night's UEFA Champions League from the perspective of the analysts in the studio. Ubeti, the Enra, a buyer Pep Guardiola, or any Mrantiano, Womoche, a Madrid, a boom safe from. There's no night in football like UEFA Champions League night, and yesterday really lived up to expectations. And Ram, our Etihad in the city of Manchester, and a city, Etimichi, the most successful club in European football, Madrid, Ebono, Eka, Epore, and 9. Madrid intimate Simo Adabraka. The first leg ended 1-1 at the Santiago Bernabeu. 2 goals from the Portuguese star, Bernardo Silva, and Akanji, Enya Bakwe deflected Militao, and a few Foden, and Alvarez, a combining from the bench, a man here 4-0. Against anybody, you know, and Sembebri, and Obia Ekase, Enadia City. Edruo, and said the presidential aspirant BC Edru no sono Gadola say and a side braid dear Edru Manchester City for so. So we have reactions from the two coaches, Carlo Ancelotti and Afimpu Pep Gadola from last night's game. We first hear from Ancelotti or no ena the team Elusui. Okay. Yo, Italian Open news kakra. Novak Djokovic and yeyina free mu. Now you see where one of his earliest ever exits in any Masters competition. And I can see about so now Abrante Djokovic woni Denmark ni Abrante feno Holger Rune ena ede ahyehyɛ so na bawie ye na Abrante ede Djokovic echiaka form by 6-2 4-6 6-2 20-year-old Rune wetimi aya bakosema ene wode Djokovic echi aka form ye nyina yenim the early exits of the likes of Alcaraz and Adie Abrante a friend Casper Ruud wono so Ekonanima will qualify for the semi-finals. Casper Ruud and Abrante friend Francisco Cerundolo and Edibo Moa Casper Edine Chika Foma will also a qualifier Wakonanima NSA. This is the Sports Park on Max FM 89.7 live around the world on www.maxfmlive.com. Jumide Dibrewi live on Maximum 104.3. Arsenal have made an early bid for Declan Rice. We earning Sama and also Eba from England. Arsenal for say Omai Declan Rice their top target next season and they almost say omukuta £92 million woman the back of Abrante friend Declan Rice and then a free a year ni bobo kunum. Same at Arsenal. Yezuomu tie office for Brantia a friend Rob Holding. I recall Mutala saying even Holding cannot hold himself. Now he will leave in Arsenal and everybody who doesn't like him there will be happy. Tottenham, so say Omo share say on back of Brantia friend Matthew Guendouzi Edna Babi Sia Kain Ewo Tottenham winning and smart about Betuja. Manchester United are also keen on Lautaro Martinez and so Chief Football Director Zanetti wonye na adwene kra se woni Vice President of Inter wonye na adwene se woni Manchester kra ebetena se na nkampese o ma twetwe komo afa Lautaro ho. Okay, it's 25 minutes after 9. This is the Sports Park on Max 89.7. We are live around the world on www.maxfmlive.com. Still to come, there's Predictor and there's more to look forward to on the local front. Your arm wrestling sukakra and also yede sem ebebro. All right, Abidjafo Atnase Mutala is seated. Nanedu Atnase Josiah Aykrado. My name is Nana Darkwa Gyasi. We are backed by a full team led by Tony Bebley, DJ Holy, DJ Vensa, NY, Michael, Daniel, Charles Sabali, and the entire team. We are grateful that you've joined us wherever you are. And Yawo, 18th of May, 2023. Good morning, Mutala.
Good morning, Nana.
Yes, sir.
Yaboko.
Adumarakwa.
Lots of stories coming through. Rob Holding needs to leave us now, no doubt. And yes, I mean, Penasa, he's not good enough. With what Arsenal want to do, the next level now, as a football club, no, I don't think he's good enough. If somebody benches Akanji, benches Diaz, benches Stone, now ultimately Netanake ne Laporte bar. I mean, these are the teams you want to compete with. So if you want to go to the next level, Now Arsenal are back into the Champions League. They will need more firepower if they really want to win the Champions League, unless they are just coming to pass through. No, because they need more firepower. So I don't think players like Holding Mono are good enough. Because Saliba prior Holding by Holding he couldn't hold the position even that was given to him. Emma Curio far position. So it shows you that he's not that good as a player. And that is why when Nana was talking about Sammy Lokonga, I wasn't surprised because I feel a prospect, but he's not good enough to be at Arsenal. If Arsenal want to move to the next level, I mean, some players no want to mean keep you. Nana Djokovic and no free mono, or can be. It's as some kind of back here. The fact that there's a new generation coming up. Also, there's a new generation of good tennis players on mobile app. So maybe on my time, new generation, a new crop of players, and they should support them, and they are good. And now, I've done tell them, Hogarun, Oma Djokovic, and the ABT Djokovic, I mean, who you know, Djokovic relied on experience, but Rune AUSU tenacity and youthful exuberance. Now, okay, Kano, there was sort of change Djokovic. And now, Rune say Djokovic has loads of experience and he will try to rely on that. So, see, in terms of sharpness, no one said anymore. So, he also played a fast one on him by being smart and sharp. What they say near the idea, no, not Odinya. And so, Djokovic out. Yes, sure. A few other players who can win this one. Then Randra, make I say me say Makuma tell City would win. And I catch me say Real Madrid are still Real Madrid. They don't need to play well to win. But then they ensure for more. And then I'm eager to listen to Carlo Ancelotti.
Okay, then once you are eager, the voices are ready.
Yes.
Let's hear from Ancelotti. Mutala intelligent.
Behind and chairman own behind and chairman own behind and chairman owner, especially the players and all this behind and chairman owner, especially the players and all this behind and chairman owner, especially the players and all this behind and chairman owner, especially the players and all this behind and chairman owner, especially the players and all this behind and chairman owner, especially the players and all this behind and chairman owner.
There be another de Mutala Kafra.
TM se mix up be honum. Me bana. Meshe se me nya Carlo Ancelotti voice and no pano me okasa kakra e ma me yusu wo TV ti meshe se me nya. Yes. Na me pe ne explanation on Abrantie Rudiger, because I don't know that no amount of explanation would actually convince me that decision to bench Rudiger, I think it's one of the worst coaching decisions where a player plays a game, impresses, he's more or less like the best player in your team because he does his job perfectly against a man who's because prior to even the first leg, Carlo Ancelotti can say the biggest fear, they say Haaland beshe or say any biggest fear, say Haaland beshe. So you bring Rudiger in, he does a good job, man marking Haaland out of the game, not giving him a sniff at goal. Haaland had just one shot in the first leg. And open Onyaye, no one catch him well. That was the only shot Onyaye. Then the second leg, you are expecting to see the same thing, man marking. All of a sudden, Militao comes in. Okay, fair enough. Militao is a starter. He is more or less their best defender. But there's something about Rudiger and physical battles. He loves the physical battle. Especially, see, maybe a player when a danger man, no? Rudiger loves those type of battles, no? So I was expecting to see Rudiger again in this one. I saw Militao, and I was like, okay, Militao about the means there on it. Rudiger and 4 and 5. Now Alaba Aqua as left back. But when I looked through the lineup again, I didn't see Rudiger. I was like, this decision looks weird. It is tactical though, because he wanted somebody that could play the ball from the back. Man City would dominate in terms of possession. And the only way Real Madrid can get to the front, because we hit the ball no longer, Man City best head Abba. Akanji Muni Stones they are that big. Or best head Abba midfield. So they wanted to start playing from the back. First leg no more long. Or more long and he has head the ball Abba. So they wanted to start playing from the back and he needed somebody that could do that. And Militao is perfect for that. He's a good passer of the ball. It's not a tactical decision, but in terms of battle, he failed because Haaland, if not for the brilliance of Thibaut Courtois, Haaland could have scored about 3 goals in this game.
Yeah,
he had brilliant chances. When you saw tight man marking now, Rudiger the man the first leg, you know. And there's something that is working for Manchester City this season. Because now they have a target man who know. So when Manchester City opponents, the concentration is so much on Erling Haaland. And it creates spaces for the likes of Jack Grealish, Bernardo Silva, or more who expect that they will pop up in certain areas, no? Then they pop up and they get the goals. And that from the blast of the whistle, Real Madrid were at the back foot. They didn't know what to do because Man City dominated the game. And for the first time in so many years, I'm actually the new Manchester City, no? And when I'm say fans, no, spread the team on. Okay, I said Pep Guardiola be making comments. We say, "Ayana, it's too quiet." And rather they spread the team on and Casa. The atmosphere they created for Real Madrid was the same atmosphere Sevilla created for Manchester United in the Europa League, you know. And at that point, we say Real Madrid no more lose game in every because everything worked for City. And there's one player I've realized is pivotal to Manchester City. Forget Kevin De Bruyne, forget Erling Haaland, forget Obia, Jack Grealish, Gundogan. It is Rodri. He's like the brain of this Manchester City team. He dictates the tempo of the game, whether the game will be fast or it will be slow. It is Rodri. And some players they are here that Rodri, Sergio Busquets, Pello, but they are the brains of the team. They are like the engines of the team. Because I know Rodri made City click. And Kevin De Bruyne didn't have a good game. When you have a good game, the passes in a wayward. Some were a bit too heavy. They couldn't get to Haaland and all that. But then Rodri was phenomenal. He's the one that conducted everything in the middle. And Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo, Benzema, they were passengers in the game. Because more Ukraine knew them. After the Manchester City were pressing high. So they decided to go long. Long, no cry, and now we say, Akaji, I'm sure say you and ran one of the easiest games our boy in his career. Because he didn't do much. For a player that is not a left back, filling in as a left back, you expect Real Madrid to run at him. But
he was brilliant.
Yes,
offensively he was doing interesting stuff.
He did more offensively than defensively.
Yeah.
Because knew.
How about John Stones?
Oh, John Stones, yeah. I mean, Pep Guardiola is a brilliant manager. Or you see John Stones as a
DM.
Auxiliary
midfielder.
Send a Georgian club, you see Trent Arnold. No. The only thing is that Trent has vision. Trent, me pass the ball, no. The only thing is that Trent has vision than Stones. But Stones are filling very well.
So well.
Yes. And then Vinicius, that's not why I'm mobile. What do you say? Walk at me, attack.
I listened to a Walker interview, and I think it was Thierry Henry.
Yeah, Thierry Money, Miwendra, Omane Kasa, and about Jack Grealish.
Yeah. Omuba game was he thinking about
Vinicius?
Yeah. And I was say, yeah, ono mum dear. Area say when him say. Onishi krano.
Yeah, pace. Me shining na.
Also onishi krano.
Ono pace.
Entino.
Also any greatest weapon.
See the asset no was pace.
Yeah.
On say Vini so etagin we say or the paciest winger. Into a pace ya. Yemfen toy. Who sibi okoji ball ni phone anim no.
Or say or share clip be on the phone so about Vini and Fernandinho.
Exactly.
Vini and Fernandinho. And the two no phone because when we say Vinicius Junior, yes, trick no but he's full of pace. And now once or marking out of the game. Vinicius Junior was a passenger. But I'm glad you Real Madrid now a left back, no. Kamavinga as a left back. It did not work. And I was
but Ufuzeka Alaba would have done a better job.
I feel Alaba would have done a better job. The defensive awareness would have helped a bit. And Vinicius now I was expecting Kamavinga to move to the middle
could have
in the second half
been able to handle Bernardo Silva.
I feel Alaba would have done a better job. Alaba going there would afford a Rudiger to come into that because and not Real Madrid defense they lack aggression. So yeah.
And there were so many spaces.
He could not get closer to.
He
could not even get closer to Jack Grealish. It's on the person mechanism and Militao Alaba. So no
initially, Militao thought aggressiveness and giddy, it was going to scare off.
Or starting in the bed.
Oh, yeah, 3 times.
Onya yellow card they say.
Eventual question.
Yes, or prayer, eventual location ongo. So I was expecting Rudiger to start this game, but I was surprised he didn't start. It was a tactical decision. It backfired. And Real Madrid. And that City, brilliant. But football, fine margins. Hey, the Obeka chose football and fine margins. Football, fine margins. You know when Real Madrid went up by a goal to nil? When Man City went up by a goal to nil, Real Madrid hit the post through Toni Kroos. That could have changed the face of the game. And it would have gone back to Real Madrid don't have to play too well, but they will find a way of scoring. And then I see it. But Man City were brilliant, flawless. And that Kevin De Bruyne did not have the best of games. But I mean, there are so many brilliant players in the Manchester City team. Bernardo Silva, what should I say? He's meant for the big games. These are the games that he pops up. No wonder Edu Games say Pep Guardiola prefers Bernardo Silva to Riyad Mahrez because defensively he's disciplined as well. He will come back and help the team. So for me, Manchester City deserved to qualify. Real Madrid this season, they've not done anything that shows that they deserve to qualify through. Nana and Sevilla, any Juventus, I don't see how Juventus will survive. If they are able to overcome the tension, the tomfoolery, the intimidation from the crowd at the stadium, then they can survive. But the atmosphere, Sevilla creating Manchester United in that quarter-final game, no. If they create that same atmosphere for Juventus, I don't see how Juve will survive. Even in Turin, it is Sevilla who should have won that game. They had lots of chances until Ocampos went off injured. They had lots of chances that they should have scored in that one. I don't see how Juventus will survive. Juventus have brilliant players. And some of the games that were my body season in Europa League wins, it has been away games. And they've won some games. Then they win those games. They've won more away games than even home games. So don't write them off. And they still have brilliant players. Vlahovic, Di Maria Mono, Chiesa. They still have individual quality. But just Sevilla knows how to play the Europa League. They play it with all that they have. They play with a lot of passion. They would make the atmosphere intimidating for you. So I see Sevilla sneaking through rather than Juventus. Roma, so they are going to have a tough time in Germany. What they need to do is avoid conceding in the first half. Should they concede in the first half, it would be a big blow to them. So they should avoid conceding in the first half. Now in that game, Newcastle, Brighton, and Hove Albion. A big game.
Big one, eh?
Big game. Both of them are chasing European football.
Deserving
yes, Eddie Howe.
First
leg on ball goal.
Amex.
Yes. Newcastle win here. Their position in the top 4 is guaranteed. Brighton and Hove Albion see win here. It means that they are pushing for Europa League places. Osha team said that Brighton the chair. Brighton will 58 points or that sit on the table. Osha team said one chair. Tottenham Hotspur or 57 points. Just a 1 point difference between them. Even though Tottenham Hotspur have played 2 games better than Brighton and Hove Albion. Aston Villa have 57 points as well. And they are also pushing for European football. Liverpool look like they will secure European football. Whether the Champions League or the Europa League. So, any game I'll say, oh, Totona say, oh, Yankobo Biakeke. So, it's going to be a very difficult game. Brighton and Hove Albion recovered brilliantly from that 5-1 thrashing at the hands of Everton to beat Arsenal. It was a brilliant game for them. I'm sure this will be their biggest win this season, that Arsenal game. No? Newcastle also suffered defeat against Arsenal. And their fans will be looking at how they are going to recover or respond to today's game. It is going to be an electrifying game. Arsenal Newcastle game. You better say the same thing. It will be end-to-end action. And both teams are very exciting to watch. I don't know how De Zerbi has turned Brighton into a very exciting team. Oh, sure, man. You don't even get bored watching them. That is what De Zerbi has done. And Eddie Howe, you know him the kind of football he plays. And then I'm relishing one battle. That battle, no. Many bra bresa mesheno. Karu Mitoma. any Karen Trippier. Michelle who wins. Mitoma a very tricky.
Skillful.
Or a very tricky customer. Odi Agra very skillful. And Trippier pace. So I'm looking at how they are going to like they are going to battle it out. It's going to be a beautiful game. But at St. James's Park, I would always give Newcastle the nod. But then Brighton hard. But at St. James's Park, I will tip Newcastle to get this one over the line. And I say maybe Brighton will get a draw from this game.
Thank you, Mutala Yakubu. Yeah, that's it for your expert analysis. You can also join 050-6367-196 live on Facebook. You can tweet at us as well. Good morning, Nanedu.
Good morning, Nana.
Pachoboko.
That is good. That is good. A lot of issues in the idea Kosovo and Kofokroso. I didn't say Arsenal as a football club.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I just want Quaye. Now we can hear from Ancelotti. Mutala. You say, hey, Tony,
okay.
These are things that happen in football, yeah? You know that this year you've had plenty of good victories. Won the King's Cup, Liverpool, Chelsea away, but City was another thing altogether. You think, yeah, these things do happen in football. We played against an opponent who deserved to win tonight. They played with more intensity, more quality up front, and in the first half they took their chances and they built their game to arrive at the final. They've been better than us today. We were better than them last year. Get to a semi-final in the Champions League, you can come up against someone who's a really good team in the final, in semi-final, who are on a good run of form, and then it happens that you lose the game. It's a bad night. We need to stick together, don't you? Do you think people are questioning you? No one doubts me. The president's been quite clear 2 weeks ago. There's no doubts about my staying on.
That's Carlo Ancelotti. Inti Pepe.
Real Madrid semi-final Champions League, of course. You had to perform well, and we did it, especially in first half. It was really good. Listen, I had the feeling these last days that we had the mix of calm and tension, to play this type of games. And after 10 or 15 minutes, I had the feeling that all the pain that we had during one season, 1 year, what happened last season, was today there. So it was so hard, tough last season, when here, last season, we played quite similar like today played. And could be, I remember Tony Kroos in an interview during the year that Madrid is special because we could have lost 10-1 or 10-2 in Etihad, but we could not lose 10-1, 10-2. When Tony Kroos, one of the best players I ever trained and ever seen, say that we were there. And it was really tough, lose the way we lose. And I think in that moment, you have to swallow poison, you have to swallow everything and be kind. And football and sport always give you another chance. And when the draw with Madrid, I said, I want it. I want it because then I think today was there, everything. The energy that we had last season during 1 year, that being criticized these players, but didn't have character, didn't have anything. When we lose because it's football, today was there, and I'm very pleased for the whole organization, for the German owner, especially the players and all the staff behind.
That's the man of the moment, Josep Guardiola.
Well, so now me read some few stories and me read more Champions League, because I didn't say here Arsenal season now. It's not only Rob Holding. And I think he's not fit to play Arsenal at the moment. I think they have more than 5 players. Some will ship them out and getting quality players. The difference between them and probably Man City, Man City near the upper hand is because of that. Players like Rob Holding, no. I don't think the established top 4 teams in England, Rob Holding and Tim will be our best started. So why is he playing Arsenal? A crucial moment. Maybe that English premium at least the squad now be registered now. Say unya homegrown players at least 8 in your squad. Maybe it could be a factor. But a carbon on there. And there's a Rob Holding, a deserve the likes of Crystal Palace B, Aston Villa B. Maybe Bournemouth B will be a good area for Rob Holding. I think players like Sambi yesterday, I can watch them undeserving to play for Arsenal Football Club. Reece Nelson, maybe in Crystal Palace. So about 5 or 6 players, personally, maybe I'm they should leave the club for other players to come in and make sure, say, if they really want to compete and compete well when it comes to major trophies, Nicolas Pepe Mo, Filon Bar, they shouldn't come back into the team. Balogan Mo, they shouldn't come back into the team. They need to get quality players they can compete with the likes of Manchester Football Club for the English Premier League title, and of course, going to do well when it comes to the UEFA Champions League. 7 years ni omunya opportunity in Siaka in that thing. So I think that those things will happen. Now on the Champions League, personally, I think say Carlo Ancelotti per the game no ball Benabao no. I was saying cause San kakra coming to it hard. To be honest, me na senka overcloud na midfield na kakra.
Okay.
Making sure say Ebia Tramani playing as a typical DM. And right on the Cruz did his best. But I never acquire Man City for a strong card and they say the midfielders are brilliant enough and they say they create a lot of spaces in the middle. Into one year more, no one a proper DM who can stop the passes from the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, Rodrigo, and Ilkay Gundogan. Your team struggles. I don't know teams don't do I no to be the Man City bar with this kind of midfielders in the team. Almost no opportunity to express your as midfielders. So maybe for say they should have gotten a one additional midfielder, maybe Tramani as a DM. Now we're free on the Cruz Madrid. Now we're added Freddy Valverde. And that was not the game next week Rodrigo started. Personally, I just say I say Kosikono because Enra, your game between us Kwanka City will score more. Because Ahwadi City for the good Real Madrid for so no no no. Carlo Ancelotti me sure say so no opportunity at now Real Madrid I know no a lot of issues will come at the end of the season. And so a lot of changes in some areas. Enra o change Luka Modric in term Tony Cruz o change in term who's at the Yajegu. Because players that to the end there, you rely on them. No? That is how the players are now will you move free. So going forward, me for say area be as Madrid as a team, it to me here. Remember City team na baso. And now Quaye fast so shaping the team and bringing the best out of these players. Bernardo Silva is a clever player. The touches, the movement, the link up play, how to run behind the defenders, and now you're perfectly. Even Jack Grealish, make us say Obacity. In the last 6 months, when you have a good season at the Manchester Football Club, the 1v1 situation with the lateral defenders, yesterday really worked for them. And I thought Jack Willis to improve. Now they are making the difference. They say, and now I'm sure that three changes are coaching here in the second half. Bringing in Julian Alvarez, bringing in Phil Foden, bringing in Riyad Mahrez. Then you see the quality of free bench. And these are players who have new opportunity and they're also hungry for success. So City team like it to be honest, and even some few minutes that some of these players will get, they are comfortable with it and they show something when they come in. And I thought say, they back one. As a Man City for a more strong card, and the quality, I'm the fast to defend here. John Stones, I told the idea. Now Ruben Diaz, now I'm a typical central defender. Now we're free John Stones, kakra, working as a typical DM. And I back where I'm strong card. Almost all the players on the pitch knows how to pass. So it looks like before you can blame Man City Football Club, the common thing you can do as a player is to know how to pass, how to create spaces. Little spaces about make creating the back no, about to the ball na pass it them other player no to make use ho. And any other back one, the stronger the team Man City Football Club. Madrid I know there, but Enra team no musia there. I don't think the history of the Champions League be you almost here about 4 times already away to hard sitting to me Madrid team come pick win wo. So that means say once to my away, I could pick a draw there. No, it will be difficult for Madrid to come and beat Man City away to hard. Now they are qualified, especially this crucial moment.
You also predicted a win yesterday.
Oh, obviously. Somebody made can say chart the battle. Made chart no one under that. Say, hey, I did battle. This year I'm for Man City Football Club.
Right.
And in the history of the champions, you follow once in a blue moon. Not team on GB that not budget, but most of the time if we go on Majibida. And imagine you said the chart will be this year. A new team on the Champions League that will win it. And that is Man City Football Club. Istanbul, the last time, it was an English team and an Italian team in the quarterfinal. Liverpool, and of course,
Milan.
AC Milan. And now another English team, an Italian club going to the final. But my say, Inter Milan will do their best, but City squad way there. To be honest, I thought this time round the Champions League now by Etihad it's going to be a difficult moment. Pep Guardiola and Abe because man, now that say per what he has done on the coaching career, about 12 years without winning the Champions League. Man, now that the Pep aye football in the last 15 years. When the predicted they said about 12 years on winning Champions League, and obviously he can't elect one. I bet they said over because the last time you won it was in 2011. With free Barcelona, I could buy money cost spend 3 seasons went to manage. What about or 7 seasons went to manage? And I said I buy this amount for the greater in the history of Champions League. They pay back home. So before that, I feel way enough.
Right.
And on deserves a Champions League, per the squad available to him. Players are available to him. The way players are really playing good football now, no. And then say Pep will obviously make sure to be condone magic. This year's Champions League, but to be winning. Also, Juventus in the Europa League. In the round of 16th, they meant 90 in the French league. Omunya 1-1 draw, able to win. But I'm call France, I could pick win war against Freiburg in the quarterfinals. Onya just 1-0 win. Able to win. But ultimately, Germany, I could pick qualification war. Sporting CP the same. Okonya qualification no. Able Portugal.
So Seville.
It looks like but they are going to meet arguably the best team in the Europa League. And the situation is difficult at the match, but they are playing good football. The unfortunate thing is Paul Pogba returning to the team. Wasako Prabium. So he's also out. So it makes the tie very difficult. But I thought say they will do their best. It was Seville. But Metepesa Sevilla will make it to the final. The Spanish La Liga. Sevilla ain't a good season. So their only route to enter into Europe next season is to win the Europa League and qualify for Champions League football. And I thought say want the upper hand over Juventus now. But Juventus to me cause surprise. I will not be surprised. So to be honest, Metepesa Sevilla will move into the final. But Leverkusen against Roma. AS Roma, Quaye mo fa so a omo yi final film. It will qualify for the semi-final. No, almost what magic be on the year, and the story behind it. Jose Mourinho, the first season winning the Conference League, second season or vie for top 4 away to win, which I think is difficult for him. So the route of the remove to Champions League football is to win the Europa League. Imagine him say the game knock about against Leverkusen is a very difficult game. Leverkusen score a lot of goals when they are playing at home in the European football. And I thought say Mourinho will do his best. But imagine when Henry and the Leverkusen may qualify.
Right.
And Henry and the Leverkusen may score them and make sure say make no opportunity to qualify to the final stage of the Europa League much more than AS Roma. But I think the Roma team is so bad. Rich experienced players, they have blended young players, but they ain't no results, no. And they're about purely, I then say, I'm tipping Leverkusen and of course Sevilla in the finals of the Europa League.
Thank you, Nana. So, Xabi Alonso coming up against Jose Mourinho.
Yeah.
Interesting contest. Good morning, Josiah.
Good morning, boss.
Maybe I am fine.
And
Right.
Nana was talking about a chat here too. Once a while, we see teams come up and win the Champions League for the first time. When you say Champions League, you're branding in 92. So it took from the European format, new format, now it started on 92. That was when it was given the name Champions League. First, European Cup. Now, first edition of the Champions League, Marseille Energy in 1993. Omoji 4 years later. And another team won it for the first time in their history. That was Borussia Dortmund in 1997.
I don't want to ask you your age, but did you watch that final between Marseille and Milan?
No, I didn't watch that. Yes.
that was the time Obiabe say the likes of Papin, the likes of Frank Rijkaard, the likes of Guti. Abediayu Pele was a better.
That was
player
Abedi Pele's best game in Europe.
Yes. In fact, before they went to the final,
Abedi Pele delivered a corner that Basil Boli connected.
In fact, before they went to the final, in the semi-final, they met AC Milan. They won 2-1 in San Siro. Oh. That was the game. After that, almost all the press in Italy admitted say Abediayu Pele is a better player than all these players who win opportunity. But okay, the entire Ballon d'Or. Now you're the map players are almost free Europe. Now you're in fact on the European players. But next time, not much to say, young man on the European player. Can I hear and can you pay the baby? Can be there you play will win it.
Okay, Josiah.
All right, so yeah, I just want to arrive somewhere. In America,
but you brought memories.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
I hope you are not feeling emotional.
No, that's fine. That's fine. No, Mercedes, that was my first time seeing Mercedes and those boys. Like first time in top flight European club football.
All right, so Americano in '93, Marcel won it for the first time in their history. '97, we had new winners or first time winners in Dortmund. Quaye, Obi and Mianje, any team or Belgian Champions League within that time, no. Now what did that? Dortmund. Yeah.
Ibrahim Tanko.
It's Oversha. The only time team B AJ no Jibida aside '97 at Dortmund was Chelsea in 2012. Into sharing the history of the Champions League since Omuri branding into Champions League now, only 3 teams and let me Champions League now without winning the European Cup back then. So in the Champions League, no, I think that sometimes you talk about chat and once in a while teams coming up to win it for the first time in their history, but then experience has always counted because we share or more pioneers now GG European Cups no between the inception of the Champions League or the European Cup. Madrid J2 so I think 5 times before teams for Ebe. They've always been the teams to have won the Champions League. The likes of Real Madrid, the likes of Barcelona, Manchester United have been there. Inter Milan, Bayern Munich, or many teams not Mojeno. You see, so I don't think sometimes yes, the way City are playing, see, it's impressive. Oh, share the way I'll come to the game itself, but then let's not write off Inter Milan because this Champions League experience has counted so many times. In America, just say in the how many years has that been? Let's say 31 or 32 years since the Champions League was rebranded. Only 3 teams have won it for the first time in their history: Marseille, Dortmund, and Chelsea. So that means that sometimes history really comes to play. It's a huge factor when you're talking about winning the Champions League. And there was one thing I noticed. I noticed several things about the game, but then one thing I MFA was the fact that total football is still dominating world football. So say Osha football now. I think that yes, it's football evolves. With time, in the 90s we saw the 4-4-2 formation dominating. Later on it moved to teams being defensive, the Catanaccio style of play. So say it's high pressing game. And Osha Madrid form. And for the first time I saw Ancelotti. See na she mano. Even on the bench, Ocean Dimina or the Tehona, it will be no chimsa. Game now fano. Because that is where football has got into. Yesterday, Manchester City were flawless in their approach. And I said, for the first time I saw Pep Guardiola not overthinking. Because Ocean first leg now, Omo boy na 1 year substitution. Second leg, no. Who say game, no, where you game now, so no, yeah, then, or make substitution should tell you that he stopped overthinking. Now he's keeping it simple. They made the game so difficult for Madrid. For the first time, Madrid bought the entire first 45 minutes without attempting one dribble. Not even a single. Say, Vinicius, Befabo, also or coaching. They didn't even attempt, not to talk of completing a dribble. Why? Because Manchester City pressed them very, very high. Omunya Bona, in 4-3, near dispossession, then we keep possession of the ball. Into first half, first 45 minutes, Madrid only had 25% of the ball, as compared to Manchester City 75%. I don't want to talk about that Rudiger issue because Rudiger wouldn't have stopped this Hamlin. There was nothing he could have done about it. Because one thing I noticed about Pep Guardiola and Haaland was that who said first leg, 2 central defenders, or Alaba and Rudiger, they were on Haaland. So yesterday, what he tried to do was to make Haaland create space with his movement because definitely they were going to follow him. It's even Osha first goal now. Baby, Bernardo Silva, there was not even a single because he was in the 16-yard box. And at least in the 16-yard box, you expect at least one Madrid defender or centre-back should be there. But because of Haaland's presence in T, he was able to just pull them out of position for them. Yesterday, City were attacking with as many as 5 men whenever they entered the Madrid box. Because you see Grealish over there, you see Bernardo Silva trying to give them width. You see Gundogan and Kevin De Bruyne trying to make rounds around Erling Haaland. And Haaland's job, yesterday he was a decoy. Haaland's job was just a simple thing. Draw them out of position and let us get the men into the box, into those vantage positions. So Endra City, it was so clear. We will be on them till we get the first goal. First 30 minutes, go on about 23rd minute. First 30 minutes, na Madrid enya touch. It was City box no. They not even a single one. Because City kept them under duress. Press them, win the ball. Intendra Obesha, John Stones, Obuejuma pa. Because the way I know transition into centre back to DM no. It was so swift. Omunya ball na no wakoka Rodri ho. The moment they lose the ball, he's back into his position. And then the best idea, Akanji, Diaz, Walker, they were not moving. They were just saving energy. So in the event there is any break, they'll just run and catch you. In the Walker wasn't attacking. Attack no one could be. Diaz ejinaho, Akanji switchinaho. So the men doing the job were the 7 men. In the first half, City attempted 11 shots. The only outfield player for City when your shot on goal was Ruben Diaz. Shot, boy, because they kept Madrid further backwards. They pinched them right in their box. Now Madrid ain't being quite found. And yesterday I was disappointed in Ancelotti because Ancelotti last season formation back when was the 4-4-2 diamond formation. But I said this season, what was our formation naturally? Because André Rodrigo, not on the Mukeke, he was just a spectator. So I was even thinking that he would have sacrificed Rodrigo for even Chouameni because you needed people in the midfield to work for you. And Rodri, a dominating midfield, no. He made it look so simple. Gundo and Mo, Omunya Bona, they were just toying around Madrid. They made it so difficult for Real Madrid. Real Madrid couldn't even break that press because Oshana, mostly, Omar Cruz and Modric, SCT deep, so that they can break that press. That was how come they got that first goal in the first leg because they are able to beat the press. But then Endra, City are more than the energy with which they played with. I've never seen such energy before. Right. Now Warden was through. And Madrid says, hey, there's one thing we are noticing there. Yes, sometimes experience counts in football. But then Endra, I think you choose youthful exuberance over experience. Because Endra born like they really made them suffer. And I felt that's one of the most humiliating nights in the history of Real Madrid. They've never been humiliated like that. Pep Guardiola is really learning on the job. Ocean Yoyena, he's really learning. Onuaka said he loves to overthink. Says, no, I won't overthink again. I'll keep it simple. Because sometimes simplicity is what gets the job done. And you're trying to work so much. No assistant way, no portrait, no. Because first leg, this second leg, no, he made us understand one thing. I'm keeping the same system, the same formation. I'm not changing anything until it works for me. In the first leg, I was surprised he didn't make any subs at all. Because that game was Barry. You can say it was par. It was 1-1. But then second leg, no first 2 goals in the first half. No, so say na they relaxed now. So Madrid were able to come out of their shells. But then it was too late because City had dominated the game. And most importantly was that Bernardo Silva, Nick Camavinga battle, Endra. Because Osha first leg now, Madrid's best player arguably was Camavinga. Why? Because he was able to handle Bernardo Silva and also join in attack. But then Endra, the runs of Bernardo Silva made it so difficult for him to Osha. He was at fault for 2 goals. First 2 goals now, Bernardo Silva share. Because first one, Oko tackled Bernardo Silva and he moved out of position. And Bernardo Silva is so smallish that on a so he just had to sneak back and KDB found him for the first goal. Osha's second goal in this one, he was tracking, he was racing down into the 18-yard box with Bernardo Silva. Then at a point, and he went to make a tackle. He committed, he went into one tackle B, and Bernardo Silva was just left standing. Already shame. And at 2-0, no, you ask yourself, say, how is this Madrid team going to get back into the game? Yesterday, Pep wanted City to kill the game because on himself Madrid team way. That's where they build their confidence. Last season we saw it. Games are now you felt it was over. The moment they get 1 goal, because last season we share City by 6 goals to 5 on aggregate. Quaye, Rodrigo 2 goals now came in the space of 2 minutes. So that's how dangerous this Madrid side can be. They are very experienced, but then sometimes they put fear into you. And yes, but then it's the fear they try to put into you because once they get 1 goal, Emma game near ding. So I think yesterday Pep Guardiola, it was a Pep Guardiola masterclass. He maintained that 2-3-5 formation throughout the game, especially when they are attacking. Or bombarded Madrid defense with too many balls. And like I said, I don't think Rudiger could have impacted this game in any way, honestly. Because Obayekra, his job would be on Haaland. And yesterday you would see that Haaland wasn't even effective. Because Haaland was a decoy. They were not playing through Haaland, but they were playing around Haaland. And that was how easy it was for them. For the likes of Gundogan, Jack Grealish, the likes of Bernardo Silva to get all those balls into those dangerous areas. Because Andra, what kind of number of touches on Madrid box because they always had a way to penetrate into that defense. And at a point, you could see that Madrid didn't have answers to the questions they were asking. So I feel that City deserve to be in the final. They've worked hard. Pep Guardiola is also trying to change that narrative. Say he can't win the Champions League without Lionel Messi. He can't win it like he did it with Barcelona some years ago. Because they say, I'm for fee say, oh, coach, where there's on your coach. Now, coach, 50 time or J Champions League 2011. He's been to Bayern Munich. He's bought so many players. He's been to Manchester City. He's broken the bank to bring in quality players. Now still on Team. He feels that when he wins this, it will be the icing on the cake for him. And now no one will doubt him because League no general still Obuobiamba. Still the media do not respect. They don't give him the respect he needs because he's just winning the league. But then if he should go ahead and win the Champions League, I think that respect he deserves will come. At this evening, there are some tough games coming up. I think that Sevilla, new Juventus game, there's another tough game. Juventus will be playing against, let me say, the masters of the Europa League. Right. Juventus haven't been convincing this season. Injuries, a hamper almost season. But Osha Sevilla, they are just like Real Madrid. You don't judge them by their domestic form. Because in Europe, they are a completely different side. Juventus have really struggled. It's shocking. Even under Allegri, you'd be thinking, say, oh no, build this our dynasty, so he'll come back and change things. But then things haven't really changed for them. Sevilla are good when they play in Europe. They are very, very good. And for them to be playing at the Sanchez Pizjuan, that would even be more difficult for Juventus. First leg, they should have killed the game.
Right.
They could have had 2-3 goals in the first leg. But then, Juventus will go with the old style. Let's keep it close at the back. Let's hit them on the break. Sevilla will have more of the ball. I see Sevilla winning even in the first half because we share the way of Mubona. They are very direct with their boss. And Yusuf Enesiri has been their danger man. He's been the marksman for them. And definitely, if they're able to get the first goal, I don't see Juventus coming back. There's Newcastle playing against Brighton. Brighton have proven to be like, you can say, Robin Hood. They rob from the rich, they give to the poor. Teams like Newcastle are good, but they don't play as good as Brighton play. What's your Brighton system now? It's a complete system under De Zerbi that allows other players to even play in makeshift positions, and they still excel. It's going to be a tough one, but I'll stick my neck out and say I'll favor Brighton ahead of Newcastle because of momentum. Any confidence at Brighton for Eddie Bossisi because we shared their game against Arsenal. They totally outlast Arsenal. And I see they can repeat that feat today at the St. James's Park. And that's it.
Thank you very much, Josiah. Ebraso say your famous so much drink more mutie. So we go through a few messages on WhatsApp, Facebook. Adrencha about your phone him dear for me and saying Edia by Mutala, Nana and Josiah. It's time for us to hear from those of you listening to us out there. These are messages I'm reading from WhatsApp. And the foreign segment was probably brought to you by Polytank Sumo Super. Then this social media interaction is brought to you by Techno Mobile. Techno Spark 10 series from Techno Mobile. Or Max Buy, retail shop Bia, a Benwo. Time check is 10 minutes after 10 a.m. We say, good morning, Nana Darkwa. My love for the Sea Blues yesterday was superb. Indeed, Pep Guardiola is the manager I've ever seen, is the best manager I've ever seen in the 21st century. Obed from 18 Spintex Junction. We say, good morning, Mr. TCL. Man City is now the best team in the world. After turning Real Madrid to fake Madrid, is your boy, Ima Loki from Tema Community 5. So I don't understand why people are blaming Madrid's loss on Rudiger being benched. Militao has always been the first choice, and he won the Champions League. Being in the defense today is because Rudiger didn't start. City didn't go to Madrid to attack, so people think it was Rudiger's masterclass. After still, Haaland didn't score in the 4-0. Okay. I say good morning, Nana and your crew. I agree with Nanedu when he said that arguably Pep Guardiola is the best coach he has seen since he started watching football. Pep is a genius. On the flip side, yesterday, if Ancelotti had tried using Rudiger to do the same man marking, it would have been worse. My name is Deacon Mensah from Oyarefa, all-time listener. Deacon, yeah, that's Yakubu Shaw, so your all-time listener. We say, hi, Max. What a game we witnessed yesterday. Nana, in fact, nobody expecting the scoreline. It was fantastic. City, so proud to win the game. This year is the year. Now Pep can sleep and sleep well. Michael Agbe, a.k.a. Agbeko. Michael Agbeko, a.k.a. Agbe for short. Isaac Clever is at East Legon. Or say Manchester United should learn how to play football like City. They were there, always attacking. Chelsea in Tebe Club. Okay. This one says, good morning, Sir Darkwa, and to your team. Madrid wanted to break England into pieces after demolishing Liverpool in the round of 16, Chelsea in the quarter-final, until they met their meter yesterday night. Congrats to the citizens for a good work done. Their dream for the treble is still awaiting them. Just congratulations to Chelsea's women for winning the FA Cup and going on top of the table yesterday. The best team won yesterday night. Stafford, inside Spintex. This one says, good morning, guys. I'm Raul from Tema Community 8. How I wish I was able to listen to Quaye ST and laughing today. We City will make history on the 10th of June. Come on, City. We say, hi, Max. My name is Labu from Kawukudi. I thought Wanu that we are not Manchester United, so you should stop doing pa like Shatawale. We are Manchester City fans, and we knew we will massacre Real Madrid. Pep Guardiola's boy, Xavi beat Ancelotti. Neither Pep Guardiola, Barcelona, and Manchester City for life. Young Money Baron say, yeah, airborne, it was Simon traffic. When Rooney saw this coming, Manchester City will not just beat Real Madrid in the Champions League semi-final. They will blow them away. Rooney said that before the game. Yeah. What did he see?
I was a bit surprised. Yeah. He said Manchester City will blow Madrid away. People insulted him. Before he had the pass, we are about board and Okasa to Casa. I don't know the kind of football City are playing. United, Real Madrid can't just stand them.
All right. Well, it's a good morning, Max Sports. What a display by the citizens in the Etihad last night. Madrid didn't only lose, they were mashed like Fantikenke. I told you yesterday that Madrid are the champions, but City would beat them. Icon Kobe, Ewo Teshi Tribleo. Icon. Yeah, that's it. Teaspoon, Ewo Tulaku. Also, Nana, I greet all my citizens and curious. The rest can go and take their own from we have 14. Teaspoon. It's not about what you are, what happened yesterday. Good morning, Nana. Shameful Hala Madrid. Friends of Brighton tonight. Piaga. Ewa Achima Safo. This one says, good morning, Max Sports crew. I'm Anefi Emmanuel, texting from Jolu. Yesterday, I predicted Man City 2-0 for the first half, and of course, it came true. Keep up the good work, Nana. Where is it good? Your friend Eka or Dansuman was a fine morning, Max Sports. Is it not Wanu who was talking yappy that Real Madrid will beat Man City? Tell him that Man City will demolish his Manchester United in the FA Cup. Okay. We say good morning, Nana. We the Madridistas accept defeat and congratulate Man City for making it into the finals. In fact, the Don Carlo had his tactics wrong from the blast of the whistle. I'm much disappointed, but we'll still bounce back stronger next season. Still, Hala Madrid, no size. Once again, congrats to Man City. Well deserved. Genuine. Ewo Dakuman. Kofi Ajiman Blackman is watching us from Pig Farm. Thank you very much, Kofi Ajiman Blackman. We also say good morning, Nana Jesse, TCL, Josiah, Nanedu, Mutala, and Nafisa. I'm glad and happy to have you and your adorable crew today. And I've said it that Man City is going to win treble this season. And it will be the best season so far. Greetings to Morning Star players from Ghetto at Osino, inside the Old Bank Momo joint ventures. Okay. This one says, hi, the citizens played so high after the pitch. Madrid couldn't contain. Should he played high up the pitch? After the pitch, they said no more Bonabonti. Madrid couldn't contain. This is Ernest from Kaswa. Thank you very much, Ernest, for your message. Hello, guys. Yesterday, Man City were 9.9 over 10. Rodri was almost perfect yesterday. Real Madrid were expecting not to play well, but still qualify. Yesterday was a good lesson for them. This is Joseph from Mamobi. Thank you, Joe. We say good morning, Nana Darkwa. Yesterday, you remember I told you City go score Madrid style BRB, and Kawaka will surely show Vinny Jr. how to chase a ball. Yesterday, Vinny Jr. couldn't even create any chance. What a right back. Wow. And we Barca fans, we always hate Madrid. I'm Steven from Yensusu. Yes, I remember reading that message about Kawaka and Vinny. You are spot on. Well, you're getting ready for the predictor. It comes your way in the next few minutes. Good morning, Nana. It has been a while since I texted. Hope all doing well. Yes, tell someone that we won the Champions League 14 times than any other team in the world. Thank God I'm a Madridista. Listening to the hottest sports show live from Accra, Taifa. Hala Madrid, where Quaye and Lemon. Quaye, that's it. I say, good morning, Nana, and his panelists. Please, can you do us a favor by posting the games here? Because we don't see it on Facebook posts. But we direct it to our website. We can't post it on WhatsApp. It's not possible, guy. Sup, Nana. I told you Man City will kill Real Madrid, and it came to pass. Up next, Chelsea to wrap up the EPL, followed by Man United to win the FA Cup. Then Inter for the Thanksgiving service. Ishen from Taifa. With the Inter bear Thanksgiving. But these Italians, they can even spoil your party. All right, good morning, Nana. So Real Madrid went to Etihad Sports Stadium for zero reason. I thank Pep for saving us from noise pollution. Hala Madrid, hala Madrid, hala Madrid, hala Madrid. My name is Ochoku 1GH from United States of Ashaiman. Good morning, guys. My name is Gabriel Tete from Anwiem, Greater Accra, Anwiem. I list... Anwiem, and the spelling is AHWIAM. I don't know whether I pronounce it right. I listen to you. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm going. Predictor. Good morning, Max FM. First of all, congratulations to my team, Manchester City, for the great job they did yesterday. Football is not about making noise because Real Madrid fans, they talk too much. Thanks for Manchester City for saving the world from noise pollution. My name is Michael from Ashaiman. Atadeka. It's time for the predictor. Let's pick a message from Betway. When we come back, predictor comes your way.
So, ain't chow bet every 50 pesos pay. Ewo aviator so. Nenya kwenya wo achede bebre ayede mano. Ebi vouchers, smartphones, and any kika hu bebre. Beka growing hu ewo betway.com.gh. Kai say, enhihia kakra wo hu. Gaming Commission of Ghana nsasha se wo. Oni vie nu wotwe a enko hu. Betway akodie nu hu dontia.
Predictor. Ebrasu say, you're the predictor, Ebro, live on Max 89.7. Hi.
Ketsi, betway.com. Nana Darkwa I'm on for you scout. Papa be frame, ultra straight win for Manchester United, 20,000.
Sorry, Manchester United are mobile.
Sorry, say one am confused.
So one near.
But so one was same day. Or for the to me in January. Or the 20 Nana Tio, or the 20,000. Eto Manchester City echi. Na onye ma here onya. There. Or friend say wenya 15,000.
Oh, okay. That's profit.
Into profit na wenya no. Into quickly, my name in there may have 4 matches. Okay. I'm investors. UEFA Europa League, you know. Sevilla, Juventus over 1.5. Over 1.5. Sounds like Bayer Leverkusen, any Roma, straight win. We're heading, but straight win for Leverkusen. Straight win for Leverkusen. Sansona, Europa Conference League, AZ Alkmaar, on the West Ham, straight win, Emma West Ham. Sansona Basel, and Florentina, no? Straight win for Florentina. Straight win for Florentina. In the 4 matches Ebaso, predictor, Edia 2, Adrianum. And on Sevilla, Juventus over 1.5. Bayer Leverkusen, Roma, straight win for Bayer Leverkusen. AZ Alkmaar on it, West Ham, no. Straight win, Emma West Ham. Sanso and Abasa on it, Florentina, no. Straight win, Emma Florentina. And there, and no, and a predictor, Eddie Abba, amount for investors. And one Moody, and at least, more than one sending messages, no, Embre, Nana Bekaya mom say, whether predictor is giving you your correct investment at moody or betway.com.gh and now we are one person who other matches are yeah the back then quickly over www.max.com.gh and the akano yeah the back amamu na moso mwenye bi edi into munti analysis every day be into predictor why na ode dinana I don't know.
All right, yeah, that's it, Tony. Yeah, that's it, Pat. Thank you very much for the predictor. Proudly brought to you by Betway Aviator. Yes, bet the responsible way. Betting not for persons below 18. Max FM 89.7. Live around the world on www.maxfmlive.com. Yeah, be call messages kakrim na fi. Yakubu break. When we return from the break, there's boxing to talk about, and there's also more football news to talk about. Nicolas Mensah, that young guy is full of talent, huge potential. You see, Abaneno, 1 year for double identity and double identification. You see, Nidia or Kutekutano, different names, and you know, Sado, but Sana Quaye. Nti yabeshe wansem so ne aka nti shano so me let's check out a few messages na yanko break in the next few minutes. Levels ewo awoshi. Levels say Man City is going to win this year's Champions League. City vim Kweku Apresi, good morning Nana. Manchester City did extremely well, but Inter will silence them on the 10th of June. Inzaghi is equal to Pep, so no fears. Oh, cool. That's more okay. Goshmelo is at Dansoman, Wesley Grammar, and he says, good raining morning to you guys. Stupendous performance by all standards emanating from Man City. Great display of cohesion, coupled with clinical finishing, was at play last night. I'm not a big fan of the aforementioned club, but truth be told, they have illustrated whatever it takes to win the Champions League trophy this year. And if possible, icing it with a treble. Pep has done pretty well with the team and deserves that accolade. Goshmelo from Dansuman, Wesley Grammar. You make my day with your messages, Goshmelo. Adama Ewotema, or a regular listener, and he says, good morning, Nana and the Max Sports team. Yesterday, I told you, City will demolish Real Madrid. We are the citizens. City all the way. Happy birthday to my daughter, Inshraba Pobiando. Wish you long life and prosperity. Princess, I love you so much. Regular listener. So, Princess, from your dad, Adama, he's wishing you a happy birthday. And from all of us here at IMAX, little Princess, happy birthday. Good morning, Max Boss. City really played well, but the real test is the final. This Inter team is not predictable like Madrid. They defend very well and break fast on the transition. Let's see what happens in Istanbul. Listening to you live at Makita Laundry. Albert Shandov, Osu Remix. We keep to be active listeners, not passive ones. Yeah, I like that. You know where I learned that statement from? My former colleague and now member of parliament for Tamale North, Al-Hassan Suhini. A brand new radio good. No any program this I say, hey, be an active listener, not a passive one. Let's get involved in the interaction. So I had to pick that one from him. No. Toxic Ewo Tema Community 9, Mr. Saki Rewinding Shop. See, if they continue to play the ball up to this morning, there's no way Real Madrid will score. That's hilarious. Good morning, Max FM and the crew. Rasmiki, watching live from Dubai. My darling club, Hala Madrid, will lose. Okay, lost yesterday, but we're still proud of them. And Bellingham arriving next season will bring the 15th UEFA Champions League to us. Congrats. On that note, we're heading for a break. When we come back, there's a lot to look forward to in the Sports Park on 89.7 Max FM.
Cancelo! What a hit! It's Messi! 2-0 to PSG. Reach Mane, and it's blasted into the back of the net by Naby Keita. Shot on target! Oh, my word! What's the Sputnik? Through the middle, opportunity for the Fabians! They're back in it! Wako!
When fundamentally you fail to do the right thing over the years, has Africa or Munyam, Tromdi, or Riasiman, and you know, again over the years, almost Sri Lanka was sustaining also. We say Manchester United is winning quadruple. Hey, I'm penny for say a mochi of your son, you multipene, a yet Sasabonsamo Wabu Achacha, and a yet Mass Post Pack. Yasa Abebio, a Juada Equasi, a Fiada no Panon Cron, Equasi, a Ria Prem to Brim, Tia ya de dia de, and Kwane Bebrel.
Welcome to NLA 590 Mobile. Today we will discuss how you can win cash by playing 590 on your phone or online. Visit 590mobile.com.gh or dial *959# on any handset or network and choose option 7 on the menu for Perm 3. Perming allows you to increase your chances of winning combination. Perm 3 gives you 2,100 times your stake amount when 3 or more numbers from your selection appear in any order. You need to select from 4 or up to a maximum of 10 numbers, all between 1 to 90, to play Perm 3. Thank you for your attention. And remember, you can stake your favorite NLA 590 lottery on your phone or online right now. All wins are paid same day, in full, and direct to your Momo.
Please dial 059-692-1590.
For any assistance, 590 Mobile at Downsem.
Oh yes, the world football icon is here, live on Star Times. Watch Cristiano Ronaldo take the Saudi Pro League by storm, live in HD, only on Star Times. Enjoy the mesmerizing skills and goals from Ronaldo and a host of stars, including Julian Igalo, Luis Gustavo Iva Banegra. Get your Star Times decoder now for only 130 Ghana cedis, or download the Star Times on app to watch all sports content on the go.
Star Times. Enjoy digital life.
IMAX quality modern standing fans are vital on hot days. They cool you with good airflow, and to aid sound and longer sleep, they are secured with anti-rust mesh grille and enhanced super speed motor for durability. The powerful 3-speed control allows you to adjust the airflow with an optional brighter bulb which illuminates the room. They come in 3 types and energy-saving, affordable too. Available in all Max Buy outlets and leading shops in town. Call Max Buy now on 0302 750 308 or buy online www.maxbuy.com.gh or follow us on Facebook, IMAX Electronics. For bulk purchase, contact 0245 240 983. Choose super reliable IMAX fans. Choose smart life. IMAX. Smart life.
IMAX Smart Life, proud sponsors of the Sports Park on Max 89.7. Someone said last week, was it last week? Oh, I think 2 weeks ago. Last week, yeah. Yani Hafiz Konkoni Kasaye. Now Hafiz Konkoni, I think it was 2 weeks ago. Now Oka aspirations to become top scorer. Now Oka about Timsa, Wafesu Omo, El League Numa, I top defenders, so new more ball, any whether Bechem United can win the Premier League. Well, and then so we'll get to the phone lines and speak to another aspiring goal king in the Ghana Premier League. That's Abednego Tete. Abednego Tete, a former Bechem United and House of Oak striker. Wako Sudan, wako India, ebe sinko kumase, and there he's found a new home in BBNE. Good morning, Abed.
Yeah, good morning.
Boko.
Yamiado.
Na then ekoso.
Oh, we have a phone. Let's put on the phone.
Change your time, man.
Yeah, 3 p.m.
Oh, okay. Now, BBNE Kronankasa, how is the place like? Lifestyle, Kronit is saying.
Oh, BBN I mean, it's a fantastic place actually. Yeah, I mean, okay, very good for me to live here. So I think that this is maybe about it.
Wabo and crying. Wabo bechem kofa kumase. BBNE yamao.
Oh yeah, BBN yeah, very nice.
All right. Now, season here boy Ghana Premier League. BBNE Gold Stars, our second club in the single season. Oba describe who season saying so far.
Oh, for me, the target I think that my break is like for myself. So I would say that season for me.
Target Ben now set him out.
Oh, before I ever start this season, I was next year for 2 seasons last season. I'm not balling. Maybe I may imagine at least with 7 goals now. I'm okay to do. But God being so good, 12 goals. Still, we continue to maybe more welcome.
Season Eshas, you know, you talked about thinking about breaking your own record, but ananu mi bisa assembly or BBNE, and you were straightforward. Look at them say, umpeza obeka di etwemu. But ahanye BBNE, they say misumu studio in the metima assembly sao. O regret 2 days at House of Folk.
Oh, that be childhood dream. Some dreams, yeah, a bar, and a bar, a bit number, the assembly, and Bassa, comes to Mr. Martin has to take it.
Ofu say, Omo nyabo trama.
Yeah, for a whole day, Omanya, but I'm coming up with yeah, and Yamako, about results of teams maybe Ghana. I will train instead of
12 goals. Where you go, King?
Oh, yeah, possible. The ultimate know possible service.
And at the end of the Kasai, I was even can't say, forget it. Now go King the or the Kobe Chim, Hafiz.
Honestly, not doing no. Not doing you big man everything.
Na esi ambezo muso die na abantira as a ghost no eba wawasa bibi na o bibi ni wa na se Michael na se team na nkasa no they are playing to your strength and is helping you.
Oh, that we share Manchester coach. Also, Kofa where was ever you know big in the end Ghana football. I don't know where more players because Coach Michael is saying when we come qualified Premiership, but 1 to 2 things, and I still of let me say still or Yami still or Yami. Because I say can face I am the ball friendly match game before guessing. Still coach is still or Yami. Second window is about the fun. Not me, I am one. And then I put you young still near seven. Which I think so no we do no more. I think the other coaches and I buy so you have to show that no pay no price.
Na o personal ambitions ni say obeji goalking Na Bechem United, Bibiani goes some one casa dia na mude simoni so for this season.
Me personal ambition yes Mexico. Me personal ambition ebe really na yeah what top 14 na Bibiani account when I league log na very possible to win definitely for that yes. And then me fair personal ambition after go king there I'll fight for it. But and yet like this
Okay, now weekend way money high neighbor.
But also
Weekend way money high tamale for no.
yeah tamale.
I'm a kai say anana is show kuma so catch me. Eba ko season.
Ole.
Sabon eba ko season.
Oh, I was saying 3 points there was saying but me we say I go to the hotel people catch up the one on the from there now
Tamale City, you know they've been in fine form in recent times. Omubo House of Oak 4. Ebenya draw against Kotoko. Omusan Kofie Eko Winnie Emom Humpu.
I say yes, we are both in fine form.
We are both in fine form. So, you know what say it's a matchup of equals. And I say, for Kwame, there no team for Moon to Tumo.
Oh, yeah. Because that was this is the same team. Maybe Mama Basro. I say yeah, the winning wow. Sure, some banner. I'm not determined about it, but I'm not sure if I'm
Common question. Uni attacker, prolific striker be din komwa. Empower than oh na defender ben na one boy ya. I say or how pa na see your toughest opponent.
Oh, for now. Maybe I just but for now, the instead of me, difficult. Do when you get behind but instead of defend that we are one mommy in this season, anyway, and I say,
Enti sebia yebo season ye na se Kotoko has and I think sebia band offer but are you willing to move?
Oh, I'll prefer staying with BGN because I think here is fantastic.
Wow, you prefer to stay in BBN for this one season?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, offer beer, but
with the number of goals, Sawashe, any your general contribution to Gold Stars? Sebiene, you see your Black Galaxies players. Now, you're from where one.
Oh, I think about Ghana, the BBS, yeah. Say, oh, dear, I didn't know about she knew I met me.
All right, what will be your final message with just about 4 games to end the league?
Oh, the American say the league has been fantastic than previous years. I hope that we will continue more than what we have seen this year because now no one say the ball league now before we ball match we be out no say we start 6 like media so and yet the man will be say about it now person yana the video 20 I think say fantastic. I hope say I will continue now I more better than this and one
Hey, your mind no good. What to cry when you mammy akababi into Kokumasi?
Oh, okay. In comparison with Tiano.
I man, Umbazo Becha, no Bazo Bizan say, you see what they gone?
I didn't hear Enkoya or any Panabeka, Enkoya, and Nipanabeka.
No, but you know what? I admire you for your professionalism because there were no yen na ubu amfuna still open as a media. Yamisha, what's your human as that's why?
Oh, that's why I know the SN and I already go that
Unim ni suband down.
The SM is a minute to support one team, Manchester United.
I had city by some GFA Cup no mum.
Yeah. Oh, David,
all right.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Zlatan. I bet nego tete and out to see any because a striker and my be any goals. I wouldn't to be someone was no. Charlie guy we be sign contract my ass folk. Nanyo man Quaye and we be one in the see radio so. Nana Darkwa wadam for no catch me so onimbo Charlie and a boy free program na so. What's the one no? The oye na fair. O kasa ya afede wa ntimi cash biom. One say a groundimbo. Oh Charlie. Now he's going in the Premier League. Into another person obusa wa no say. Who the cost to league man and I think it's just fair. Zlatan, yeah, that's his own kasa. It's 42 minutes past 10 on Max 89.7. NLA 590, yes, say, yeah, catch Ghana for you say, ne fracadam for Dawson, Azam for Dawson, Entino, ye nyabutre na yan shet mobian kwanko fie sika eni, eninti, uyobia ucha NLA games na, etia, the nya se what dial star 959 hash, star 959 hash. Oh, Michael. Nafi, why they Ochabi star 959 hash or visit 590mobile.com.gh 590mobile.com.gh and play on your phone across all networks. Any customer say all your wins are paid directly to your mobile money account. 590 mobile a down sim Taichi and at the sports park in bro. Ewo Max 89.7. Your boxing news. Your more football news. Enche. Yeah, the baba is it be channel. Okay. Ye channel. Na yeah, no football news or boxing news. Okay. Only Nanedu, I want you to tell me about this. Himself story. Nicholas Mensah's story. You have the background information on that story. Okay. Boy, no. They say abandoned for 1 year because he holds a double identity. Fakwa kotokofa ni free, you know. I mean, the previous team you are boy, you know, Edino, different, and I some no koda in GFA, and any omode ban, atwa brand tiana soa, asante kotoko, say they will review the decision on Nicholas Mensah, and then they will respond appropriately. Intisa and etie. You see, the Discipline Committee of the Ghana Football Association, Nanka. Eduana Ehwenim Senka Yampanisha Santikotoko for illegal player registration. As Anikotoko eto abrantini free Damusua Del Senko. Na yasi Del Senko mumuno wumu ena responsible for sa adia ekosi sanse ni dinda da o di free tima or free oba Del Senko no enye ho ena almost sisan dino. Inti no kotoko de no ho son inti Nicholas Mensah and the GFA prosecutor you're finding it guilty and suspended from football for the next 1 year. So the sa and akakwea young boy budding talent Oshase Bobi Makotoko Krana, I think he was excelling and doing well until say sa semi eto no inti ahun kakra and no. Okay, the referees for the Premier League this weekend, so Ghana Football Association at the Womudin Ababetu Tuja Aintino Yeborum na Yede Abba. This weekend is a busy weekend for a Womwa Ompesomuji League, into officiating. I will say. Dance. Karela ni Great Olympics Rusum Senogbe and the Benjamin Fifi Kotoku Royals near Santi Kotoko Julia Nunu Julian no papa former referee Thomas Nunu say na yene kasa wa ha. Julian Nunu ene beji na Kotoku Royals game no emu. Nso acheman ene RTU esoso ebo referee Dr. Imoro Osman wonu ene ejiremu bibiani Gold Stars ni Tamale City Adari Abdul Latif will be the center man. Bechem United ni Legon City Abdul Latif Kadri wonu ene bejinem finfin. Hasofok ni Mediama Selom Yao Bless wonu ene bejinem finfin. Kim Faisal ene Samatex Robert Musi ene Betwa Yirem. Accra Lions ene Adriana Alpha Ba Ade wonu ene bejinem finfin. Dreams FC any Brikum Chelsea, referee Maxwell Hansen, one any be center man for that game. E basu Nyankopon ya duma a weekend we e would do. So the winners of the GFA monthly awards for the Premier League, Ababon. Timpakwesi Febin has been named as the coach of the month of April. Na Fimpu, goalkeeper William Esu, Wanusina Kain Emma, Legon City. William Esu has been named the best goalkeeper for the month of April. And player in the Kasa last week, her top scorer of the Premier League. Teacher Hafiz Wunta Konkoni, a player of the month of April. So Hafiz Konkoni is best player for April. Pakwesi Febin, best player for the best coach for the month of April. And William Esu, a best goalkeeper for the month of April in Tishena family. All right, yenya boxing now. Boxing yadani ni ashe Isaac Dogbe asweye. And now Isaac Dogbe yeso oko back to America. Na Isaac Dogbe eko back to America no si debi. Say oni Ghana fu Asia. Na I say mini Mutala de blah. But that's it. Debi the Memphis transcends out there Quaye. I don't know.
Oh, let me Dogbe. I say, or say be done in him. And pardon me, but was say about be done in him. I would wish he would take his time before going into the next bout. Because boxing, when you continue to lose a year bouts or ranking drop, promoter be and person no be because they feel you might not feed them enough money. It's on Tonebo, on Tonebo na one session in Yema. And said what next bout because the last bout against Rubise Ramirez and Quaye, and this was saying Lusuye, though it wasn't a technical knockout. That's a unanimous decision. Ramirez the winning, and you know anymore. Only man on Navarrete back and forth. Let me say like twice. Nina Navarrete elbow no.
Who was just a winning?
And yes, I mean, you need maybe Chelsea on to Nyema Yan San Wako next bout. He shouldn't rush into the next bout.
Coach you for bra. Let's hear from Isaac Dogbe as he met the press yesterday.
Our meeting here today was just to sit with the media, to let you guys know what is next, what happened. Hey, it's unfortunate we didn't get a decision on April 1st. However, I'm now a free agent, not entirely free, but free. You know, God being so great, we have some offers on the line, and we're just looking to making the right decision as to where we should go, or who we should go with, and who's bringing the best offer to the table. And I'm very, very grateful. And, I'm grateful to my team, to Top Rank. They've been great to me, to the people of Ghana, to the media houses of Ghana. You guys have been, so great. I don't even know if great is the only word I can use to describe you guys, but I'm very, very appreciative, and I'm very, very grateful. So thank you guys for your support over the years. And I know that moving on forward is going to be awesome. It's going to be great. And I'm very, very thankful once again. And I can't wait to get back in the ring.
All right, Isaac Dogbe, and I would say Okasanon, the president of the Ghana Boxing Authority, Yera Abraham Kote Nikwe, Esusu Ekopie Obi, Yente Nano Asem, na Yewia, Ono Ankasa journey, na Yebusa Ghana, ye boxing, ni Yejina Hen.
As you know, I was with him in Oklahoma Today we are here also. Isaac Dogbe have come out to say a few things. More things are yet to come in a few weeks. He's our champion, and we, the boxing authority, are giving him the maximum support. We are going to be with him. As you can see, he's still in the WBC ratings and then the WBO ratings.
Okay. President.
Yes, sir.
A salute, boss.
Yes, sir, boss.
President, me say Obano de ukosruba for ma me manage no.
Yeah, extra contract to
Contract ni de you be sign me ba me witness e be me samaso techi me ni be ba be sign that contract no.
Vati.
President na enra dogbe meeting oye no die nti na oye meeting no say opeso ka che Ghana for say obesanje what title na say die mpa no opeso kire.
Well, one is all for no or the title no beba. Niama Koshi Maye. He has to come and let people know. And then two, this year Isaac Dogbe is a free agent. No only top rank for the age. If you have a contract, and you will be moving to a different promoter, or either to go back to the top rank again. So these are the few things you want the people to know. Secondly, you also want to let Ghanaians know, sir, you still get the world title and bring it to Ghana. So these are the three main reasons of yesterday's press conference.
Okay. Now, President Mumusa, in your tenure as GBA president, Obaka said you've been relatively successful, and your biggest success story is the boxing league. The boxing league in a level of Mudia Druno, we are seeing now Obiania Jehon. But internationally, I say we don't really have a title to show. Dientra.
Yes, it's a very big problem. That is why you see me next week I'm even going to the IBF conference. When before Obibe got chance not the full world title, you have to be in the world ratings, whether the IBF world ratings, WBO world ratings, or the WBC world ratings. At this point, I think we have only Isaac Dogbe in the world rating. Boxing, they say that we are doing IMAS promotions, near other promotions. Now that we are building the boys again, you understand? And now that we are building them, the one we have in the world ratings, Usha, Isaac Dogbe, no IBF ratings, and on why you. So I have to go there and argue myself out and see if I can get you back to the IPF ratings again, because of that WBO number 5 or WBC. So I don't know why they took Isaac out of the IPF. So it's one of the reasons I'm going. The other young ones like Agbaja, who just fought the WBO title, Onuso Vera WBO world ratings. So that is the only way. You see, the way to me Ghana has African titles, the world level titles now. The boxers will not get into the rating. And if the boxers don't get into the rating, there's no way we are going to see a world title in Ghana. So as much as the local ones, they are pushing. I spoke to IMAS Promotions the last time, the chairman, that we are trying to see how we can bring up other African titles and big titles to the league. Because that is the only way Ghana can see a world title. We are doing so much work. Now we have built a true boxer to the league, When they say when the boxer will come proud of title, he will win. Because almost they are fighting the best now. So it is up to us to do more work. I encourage managers, obviously, or boxers to try to do international titles for their boys. If not, they may deserve any title. So that is why I'm following Isaac Togbe. I'm talking on Isaac Togbe's behalf, and so that I can get the title.
President, thank you for the education. They say, Obiti Abontino Obusa so I didn't know Ghana cry any world title. Now, yes, so I can say, oh, just say you rate you within the IBF, WBO, Nasifo. You're moving on. Now, say Ghana boxer no cry qua. You're rating now qua waji title no. Within 1 year, no lose title no. Within 2 years, no lose title no. You're intimate your consistency with regards to holding on to the titles, sir. Your boxers not in recent time because we try in times past Azuma held on his title for a long time. Ebisusu echo for some stretch. They say there Ojiba Kwani Abunaji Avenu Waira.
And when I make a chair of that, Nikwe Misa build the foundation. Emma Moses Fuamoini. Moses Fuamoini also continue the same foundation of the year lead in Yamaniama, and he hand over to Samuel Captain. Samuel Captain enjoyed very good world titles during his time because of the foundations between the two presidents. Samuel Captain also insisted to do the same thing. Peter Sven is also here, the same thing. But we share time, you know, when I was the president to Lawyer Peter Sven to get into the middle of it. You know. I said, the box to me the year. And we walk across. Your friend said, "Bibi ba Achia Nation." So that Achia Nation, you know, and they say boxers, you know, who's a very good boxer don't want to fight a very good boxer. So how do we see the best in one of them? But since starting years. We are building a real foundation. What Nuclear Minister did is what I've started doing again. You realize that Nuclear Minister built the foundation and did not have any title. You understand? Apart from DK points, well, on building so the other presidents enjoy the title. If you don't build a good product, there's no way I will come out. Or any chance of who are but now that we are rebuilding the foundation, you know, believe me, the next 3-4 years, you'll see the number of titles that will come to Ghana. Yes.
We'll take you for your word because we believe in your works. Freezing McBones. What's the state of that guy with regards to Ghana boxing?
I know I need to go a press conference. Now I'm expecting the media to ask me about Ghana boxing. Everybody is asking me about my brother, McBones. And I am telling them, say, Masha, Nipano, me license or G, Ghanaian license. Anna, or she of the pool, no for UK. But over to UK, no. He and his management decided to use the British Sport Authority license. So they should stop asking me about him. It is a choice. Or an amateur boxer. So an amateur boxer, he will not need a license. We can go if you don't have a team. We can go and bring him. But this is somebody who has a team, who have a management, who has decided that yes, you are Ghanaian, you have a Ghanaian authority license to fight, but we, the managers, want you to fight under the licenses of the British board. I said, where would you have me? That means I'm going to die. That means.
That is a median, they betray me. They may be so Ghana, some way they may be Tremuke.
Who have me do? Yesterday, I explained it and I showed you the copy of his license. So it is a choice of his management. That's and we are on any management in Josiah. He will decide to come and fight for Ghana again.
Would the GBA not convince him to come and fight for Ghana?
That is what I'm saying. It's not about the boxer. It is about the management. It's about the management. Not so many power. The manager see Uncle Kwa, so what you the manager see Uncle or the manager see Uncle. It's the managers who make decisions for the boxers. You understand?
Yeah.
But many a branch here, you can't say no. It's somebody who loves Ghana so much. And who shall cry, even though he's fighting under the British sport control. And yeah, the Ghana flag, she sent me. Well, but the management said it should go this way. If the boxer cannot say he will not go that way, because management is the one who is paying for everything for him. And don't forget, it's a young boxer. I think well, so you have to listen to his management. And to be Pamucho, we have a very good boxers like him here. Very, very good boxers. And you'll be there, you'll be asking me,
All right. But what will be your message to boxing fans?
Yes, I still tell the boxing fans, you say, they are breaking the boxing league. But on the 17th, they are going to resume. The boxing league will start again. And support Omudi Mayano, Omofama promoters too. They don't fire about they don't fire about promoters too. They don't fire about all the families in the boxing. As a leader, there are certain things that I will do. Some of them will not be happy. Some will be happy. But that is leadership. We are fathers. We will judge all these. By the end of the day, boxing should be our focus. Yes.
Thank you very much, President, for talking to us at Max FM.
Okay, my brother.
All right. That's Abraham Quaye. He's the president of the Ghana Boxing Authority. Time check is 3 minutes past 11. Hey, Zoti Baba, Shea, Nagankan, Naga messaging car in Zuai. Or say Max Sports Park. Good morning, Nana D. Today it's been raining. It's been raining Thursday. Man City will win the treble this season. Zoti Baba, Naga de Kuwakaji. All right, Nafisa Ba. But before we go to Nafisa, we'll do one quick interview again before we do women's football. Niger for no. Omo bebo tournament ni bi. Who's saying? Niger for no.
Aye,
Omba Ghana some bebo tournament ni bi.
Some buy omo krom no mudi kan buy 5 days, versus 6 days ni omo buy.
And a princess for no show omo saying.
11.
Okay, yeah beba. Yeah ba ni amba be sa 11 no, but is it there you shift your focus at the arm wrestling. The K-Bomb Arm Wrestling Championship. Nyami Aduma Basu Meminde Ampaya Ejab. The founder and the brain behind arm wrestling in Ghana, the president, Charles Osei SCB, senior colleague and senior brother. Hi, brother Charles, good morning.
Nana, I was just waiting to back as a brother. One brother and can make sure you are brother and some girl.
Oh, Ade. Rapi. But just a boko.
All of them have been very supportive from Emra Kofa and wrestling by that I must say Kofa brand by and Muslim Nakaka brand the name.
But you say Ubakase arm wrestling and Pempezoben Edru Chroma. Is it a big spot now? Attracted the needed attention. Who as president and founder, how do you feel about arm wrestling now?
And I'll be some and start attend some and after arm wrestling now. In fear, after any bedding feeling so. I said, you, at the end, we are never tintima. We shouldn't feel no as in fear. But you're very feeling so in your year. To the extent that your prayer about the sports code for Africa Games 1. I'm before say as I speak with you, junior and senior high schools, the realm. Tertiary institutions, universities for them, the realm, community engagement, more. But as far as sport Nankasa concerned, they are so to the extent that media houses to come to us to say, Before say nya de pa anko bia emwa. As I speak with you, you were Ghana nya president for Africa, vice president of the world. You were Ghana nya technical director and head referee for Africa. You were Ghana nya president for the zone. You were referees of football 1 year Ghana for Africa has a 20 year. Ibenya Ghana for 8 and not 10. It means you can pull it. And Ranti and Mabana, they were Ghanaians, African champions. I rank one more world. Say your position our world that Ghana also 29. The whole of Africa, you too. Nana Mabua, the first Ghana I'm wrestling at Doche.
Now, Memenda Jumedie Basui is a national championship. Now, for starters, one more almost said that animal grown any so criteria ben among the selected almost babe participating.
And it's all yet the adjective via Batahun Open Championship. Normally, I am a strictly national championship. Our regions form Ebeba. Now, Menoka say Tamale for Eba, Volta for Eba, Kumasi for AC Muchinanopa. Central region, Lugone fi Winiba, almost so Eba. Other regions in the Western so Eba. Into one more, but adjective opinion, they are better home. They are better home because Ubuha, only any of the regions that offer opportunity to play to be selected into the national team. Yano Yamaha Quaye, and the security services phoning, and so the woman name for Eba, and you know, Memenda Yamea Abuma, Yan Yawo, Accra Sports Stadium, traditionally, the Yawo Wesley Grammar School, Oho, and I have 30 stage. Obia or Pese, or arm wrestling, National Open Championship. Omra, say present to represent. Uba, Naunya Kunya, and I'll be Ghana name. You show up or you shut up. Obuana no den meaning me want technique, me want holding, you show up or you shut up. Na butaya da ye ni so afi ne say ye dwumadie ne memenda na ya select your best athlete for the various weight categories. Na it is boxing, it is weightlifting, and you mutro and ye de into mema ne maba no the best selected Ghana's best. Na Africa Championship Ghana ebe hosti. Ghana has a media, airtime, Yamiano. A better Sudun, yes, selected some Nantian and Mabana, one may represent Ghana. I was said to Medini. One more best selected woman, one more also never represented Ghana with World Championship. One more also never represented Ghana our World Combat Games. I ever was Saudi Arabia. Not a nochi, the same team that prepare woman for the Africa Games. I ever so next year March. And it's a open say we are part of all these events and as a championship I'm Bosso and any other course will US and Germany. This is the opportunity Obebabe competing selected to represent Ghana. It is purely an event that is selected people to play for the national team.
Great. Yeah, that's it. Obi tifie na on there na dwirimu no ne ho odene onim se bia arm wrestling na ho odin kwan ne de ye obi also a willingness na opese ode ye futu be na ode be ma wo mu
na na mesre wo hwe wo body size ya wo mini wo hia e bia o de state be ka fo aya na ye mudro enye wa beti eso keke ana ho ode eye wo mudro na no yon kon hia. Once you have the technique now, no, go out 2 seconds, 1 second, no, you know how it is how swift you are, any speed I want them. I am running did that. And the Obi, Max FM, and ne, I'm a payer, a quenya, a wohonana, or friend master, the veteran of one. Otherwise, on Fred 0244 280802. 0244280802. And Nasha Memenda no papa, Osha or Wesley Grammar, Oba, Yabe Registano, the very Mutro, na Yamama parent, now on so if you are saying this agro. The Nippon also, a Jumaku no person of Waya, The Pacho, offer Nana Darkwa, offer Tony Bebe, offer any of the team, and offer Max FMA. Ubenya Konya to Ghana and Wrestling Federation. Not ordinary product and not a brand. About the tariff.
Yeah, that's it. Is it Yensheni Muse? A bedroom pempen so be Ghana Betmania world champion in arm wrestling.
Me Pacho, and check. You 3 years. Yeah. I can't say you cry. I started at team for Derby. That HD plus 8 arm wrestling. I they call region. Any schools, we have to think of this. And only in Botai. As I speak with you, there's now 1 or 2 seniors here. The show said, Titlu and Ma, there were media, the Nimsia World Championship, on Betty medals, and we are very focused. Yeah, the attention and color and Ma. As the women say, a Maya sport, no money at the Caribbean, be able to win laurels for you. And to encourage a lot of women to play arm wrestling. World Championship medal, no, if I show you the paper. But you focus, Africa Games are the Basono. The Bibia Eco Year, Ghana, arm wrestling, Bois online Ghana. The Bia position, I yet play a medal table, and I've said it. You now cry 10 gold medals for Ghana during the Africa Games.
Rachas, Yakubu Shaw, yeah, that's say only Akasa. Dance man the year so expect to see us on Saturday.
Nana Medasi, animal supporter, Ghana wrestling.
Right, Nyami shall be brave. I have Max 89.7. It's 13 minutes after 11. This is the Sports Park. Nafisa Fattal has taken her seat. Women's football on our agenda now.
And from 11, starting
yeah.
First half, na Uncrofana 8. Into me feel say 11 the crampan and come back Giabrosa. But Niger, any football nation country, I say a young one and as a surprise. I don't think say it will be because we under 20. Mana in Ghana, princesses now, they always go to the World Cup. Into say a competition say now. You expect you see Bazigiana, so be or your coach or that under 20 team no. As you say, you don't need to drop the standard.
Right.
I say it's me economy. The final preparation match coach Yusuf Bazigi answer no other squad list neba so with me huntin sa preparation match na Niger omodom di kan ba kroma be say 5 days ago omodom bo mu say omuni a group Inti say competition we were the among princesses and so no so going into it because we share Nigeria there and then we share Ghana we share Nigeria because ya no aya na epe. Inti nra say nesikosi ya ni say Ghana share Niger 11-0 and receive it me at the year the final squad on the back the competition wafu B 20 U20 girls on me boy ewo kumase me kan so na a day before nra boy match Nigerians so bo omode almost share 10-0 beba nde in the teams ni nyina teams 5 na yes all the teams are arriving today. Yes nti the remaining 5 which is Togo, Benin, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire and then Nigeria. They are all arriving today. Yeah, sure say. And church now the omudo many ebechi kumasi na omako. Maybe they will arrive today.
Wow, kumasi da we.
Na me question na.
Okay.
Inti echna no sa na edwumadi ne. Inti Saturday na sa edwumadi ne beba. Togo nso ne Benin enso bo friendly match. Togo etna ase ma Benin etwa ne ka mienu a omu team ba ko. Inti preparation match na kwa na ekoso nti obi ane
Ghana ni Benin ebo opening match.
Yes, Ghana ni Benin ebo opening match. Ana Nigeria.
Ghana be shon bebre.
Ana Nigeria ni Niger ebo opening match.
Nigeria be shon Niger be 15.
Ebede.
Be 15.
Nana ebede. Yebe because 15 there. What can you try to work?
Ghana but Oja Ghana be shon Niger be say.
Ghana say Niger 11.
There be omo ni is Kafa. Benin a memenda.
Nana Benin no say me who say Ghana ne Benin kwa abo ma ka
almost standard
standard so money to go abona 2-1 there me feel say Ghana can get about depending on the day of the queens as well the princesses as well.
Right.
On bet me more than a beer more than 4 goals. Sana me mekano.
That's your prediction.
Yes, more than 4 goals. It should be more than 4 goals. So when you more than 4 goals, the Anepa say preparation. You know, there's a question mark.
Right.
Fiako
squad room.
Enti Sena Esikwaye Yenti Coach Yusuf Bazigi at the 20 players and idea about girls no they by ayana we confuse and man.
Na me kuta man list na me bo am 20 man list. Actually am I din na obobo.
Yetimi ka e is MVP no kwa yetimi ka man of the match na and na me can na woman of the match. Their players, but okay, man of the match, and then they ask them no.
Or they say by a woman of the match.
And to tell you, trust MVP.
That's it. You're okay with that one.
And to squad list no send a city. Mefia amenu Yakubu. Ewo efeni say on 3 goalkeepers minimum the obey number 1 goalkeeper. Okay. That one there is there. Amina Amidu and so ewo ho Anna Deborah Brown and so ewo hobi. Defenders no Takai Zakaria Sarah Kulibli Comfort Yeboa Rose Wachua Fatimata Fuseni Anna Comfort Wusu.
Defenders no.
Yes.
All right.
Fatimata and Mamiya 5 and 6 and one midfielders and so Wasima Muhammad Stella Nyamiche Success Amia Anna Mefia Nyame or my dini Nyamiche ntina manfo bisaso onka ho ana say a spelling mistake in Jomon Fancha Mefia Nyame and there were na Tracy Chum midfielders na attackers na so Abigail Sechiwa Faiza Seidu Mary Amponsa Helena Adomenu Anna Ayoyem Georgina Aisha Anna Abna Anoma Pukua into a squad list 20 women squad list na and our girls na omo kwa nye women ye from girls omo na omo kwa akosi akansi no e wo Kumasi nti the can say Max TV the matches ni be brem live
sure
nti amanfo opening ceremony ni de ye de brem live second day no mechanism so opening match for the group B and also so 2 matches ni na de brem live from 3 to 6 and then from 6 to 9 yeah the 2 matches ni na 3 matches ni na for the opening days ni na yeah the bebre amanfo nti omonhya no so ewo honom nti bibia ato set ama ebi echna se menya akwanya na metimi aka ho asem omo amaba ne kwan omo fa so ba rival how they are se mentimi enya nso dia and the Saturday anova na say as when goes on amanfo beti enka o Max TV so
Nafisa yada sinyankopon hya Nafisa ene wabo ema bo hunkomo ame kama enti channel so fama aha Max 89.7 Caleb is in Tema and is watching us. We'll say hello. Yesterday the big talk from Madrid fans were shut at the Etihad. Sky was the blue and indeed blue. All right. Mutala.
Nana.
Oh bro. Yankwe. Jumana 10 minutes before Fabro some small.
Me pem swana. Me pem komo na on GBA president be no.
Okay.
About Netanya being successful. No credit e ha no aka. Oba no. Wabo ejuma. And I'm also glad he acknowledged IMAX.
I honor him.
He acknowledged IMAX. When him say obi a ko bebo no ho nsabrane na me buy na me ye we na me say na me free but for him to me nka say in humility
in
honesty and wisdom
exactly
otimi ka say IMAX aboa ama wonya bout bia aso nasene and also he acknowledged all the past GBA presidents ebo wo mu nyina din Peter Zwenes mu nyina abo mu din about their contribution to GBA.
Now we
about their contribution to GBA. Oma bo mo ho modern. Enti that's it. Say boxing now. Economy boxing has taken shape in this country. It's that nice.
But we don't have a world champion.
Yeah. Obisan. Once say asem na Obisan no. Me scratch me timu sa. And I share in the last 3 years. And I say 4 years. Or the ever said 3 years I me buy IMAX. Omo a me di omo ho djuma pa. Afisa me ye djuma wo online company bi. Na mitimi church stories for boxer wo kaka ba omo a me buy IMAX me di omo ho djuma pa boxers. 2 names.
No, Dogbe
Richard
Komi.
Who they said that obi bi say na the Ghana ha no mu mienu pena.
Omo boxers.
I say omo mienu na.
No, that's true. In the last 5 years, they've been the household names in Ghana boxing internationally.
Yeah. And I'm saying,
as a young boxer, no. Game Boy.
And I'm seeing the last couple of years, so mummy nuna I'm some promoters now. Any of my managers bows be mama. It's impressive. And I was happy again. Ubi say yetimeje. Hold on, I maybe say na see aje titles ni ba yetimeje ba enche in same. I didn't really see Azuma fight. But I saw my kind of one who say he could hold on to a title for a long time. That is one of the reasons why a Hall of Fame come shame say utimi kuta title ne je papa title and the titles nya so won be original wa Australia no akoje US no akoje or the Bafia answer na obeje free ni nsem no. And I read a portion from Duncan when Azuma was brought into the Hall of Fame. Duncan can one simple say he's one of the brilliant boxers he's worked with. And see, boxing is taking shape. We are hoping that it would get to the height that it deserves. And attention, I might not get like football, but with time and with work, it will go up there. I like in command I've been negotiated Sudi.
Zlatan.
Yeah. Unza ka pese me chipi ni se wano atna haka.
No
wa admit it. So okobe bi any goal stars die.
Okay.
Obo no
Na me no.
Na oni na wo GP wo tukwan. Oso okobe bi any goal stars die. Quaye wano na admit it say ono na criticize Abraham. Me kai pa Brahma Abednego Frey. Abednego Frey.
Style of play no so ka ho.
Yeah.
Oza Samuel Bodu no trace in the history from Asokwa. Ebesi Mediema, Eba House of Folk. Center forward Angelo when the team.
So bebre nipa ni jan hoko.
Into we a typical center forward at Emfa. Because super trace in the Asokwa the bottom. Na bra Mediema, na bra House of Folk. A lot of center forward Emfa momo.
Asemba ko kan dem nyindi. Abednego come again. Abednego come again. Obi say the set your boss season we na kotoko ne house ba. Obekwa na osi I want to be at baby any say
no crop so baby any
asem nkofo aketwemu 3 days scrum man na omutu bata
no but so what has ni be down into the walker
no what be that
and he's a big player
no if he doesn't go to Heart of Folk again fair enough if he doesn't go to Kotoko fair enough because onim the Oka Abednego is not young.
Martin interview be Oka say very difficult so Mama Kotoko.
Okay.
It means naturally is
a
Heart of Folk boy.
Osi oswa nyina we Heart of Folk fan. Asama no nyi no ne Desire or Sudan nyina okay no granting interviews about playing for Heart of Folk one day. He's always desired to play for Heart of Folk. Just Oba and Quaye, and I'm not sure he would want to go back there with what happened. On your play uswa nifi enu ko enim kakra. And he would want to get a place where he's stable and playing consistent football. A place where he knows, say, I am accepted in here. And baby, any phone, as much as you no, the fans are in love with him. But Akukudra, Nana, whoever recommended, say,
but it's fair to say, sir,
yeah,
he was a flop before he went to.
Yeah, he even he struggled at Kim.
He was a total flop. Yeah. And I mean, say, whoever had that vision, say, let's go for Abednego Tete. Yeah, the bar.
To be fair to him,
yeah,
he being a flop was not his fault.
No.
I think it's because of the systems that they deploy.
And Pfizer, for instance, I heard him complain and said the coach just didn't like his style.
I can't several times. I can't several times. Say the coach didn't pen his style. But Nana, in this GPI bono. Enko na clubs in person maybe on but whoever had that vision eka say Abednego Tete wo Kim Faisal enko but I believe me sadipa na person me man credit sadipa na say Michael Oseyo say wine out me who said no yes no we can bring Abednego Tete to baby any go stars and the work no sadipa deserves a big applause because enye easy o say player wako House of Folk anko yie wakwa King Faisal anko yie na wetime nya akukuduro akwa fanaba and oba ye say so betena bench o
Dabi
oba ye na ye de be say team mi so omobi and he started firing slow na akwa say oh we dey o me ye but asem o kan o say o say oni Nafisa unta konko ne 2 goals spend the dom team 2 goals aka 4 matches to end the season Obi abeti magic go king no. And he's very confident. I don't want take it away from Abednego. Oh yeah. And they want to take that away from him.
That's why he's Latin.
And Robbie posted.
That's why he's Latin. Yeah.
And Robbie posted picture be madam football police ni no ne Abednego tete fair point.
Yeah.
No much fair
point. Yeah, fair point.
Yes. No much fair point.
Fair point. Fair point. The team here they are. Oh, we're ready. Mr. Madam Fo.
Mr. Yes.
Mr.
On the back home.
Oh, lefty boy now they call Starless friends.
Poledu. Oh no, yeah, Peru for captain.
Oh, this is.
What is that? No, ne or fair point this time say. Abednego be comment here. That was like 2016.
What did he write?
Obetro bibi sa. Obetro bibi was say hey those times. I want them say hey Abednego chinchi.
Then also because we are talking about 2004.
Yes, Osimacho. There be any 4, but this was around. Nipadi posted picture and I say 2010.
They all can 0809.
Yeah, but Nipadi posted picture 2010. I'm say Abednego ache Osimache. So happy for him. Say baby I will do no he is scoring the goal.
That's close to 20 years now. That's close to 20 years.
Oh yeah.
That picture was Peru.
No,
that picture was Peru.
No, Peru.
No, I'm talking about proud to Peru because
Peru they say 2006.
No. It was Peru yeah. 05.
No,
it was after.
Nana Bonsumo.
No, it was
and
after.
It's 2005.
And that's all Mko Peru.
Wakaso Kraku be
Wakaso Nana Bonsu.
Yes. Abednego has come far. You can see he's enjoying life at Bibiani. I'm say Kromo so them in call hoda because Abednego Nigia or Diti Kromo the way he's happy and he's enjoying his football and doesn't want to leave no. That is a Kromo bibu. Then now kwash the crowd. Now you see Yetimaka. But I'm happy for him that he's playing and he's happy. You know, say, yeah, Bobo, yeah, Black Galaxy squad. Now you're money, dear, and yeah, baby. I mean, he should. If I were him, I would focus more on the club side. I wouldn't think about it. Now, yeah, frame are fine. I am in my but I'm frame. I will focus on my club football. I mean, he can still. I feel he still has one last spell. Maybe a war. Maybe Saudi Arabia, India, yes, Obetimako. No wasamba no akoje kakraba nti
Osebo Suban Atizigi best goalkeeper in Switzerland.
Atizigi the man who post me from social media. Kofi
Bolas no Kofi Bolas say nkaya me na wanka obi beka say
Kofi Bolas ni
Atizigi asa
no hu nyina e de nrunemu Nicholas the name yakakra because he started bright. Let the question go o me de mama akotoko. Some wonderful goal bi Yes, it was Nicholas. He started brightly at Kotoko. Yeah. He was playing well, but it's unfortunate say incident. You have to players baby
Josiah
yeah. Almost every band here and yeah. I hope say
it doesn't happen.
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
Or a bright prospect.
Yes, I wish from all football on to me mobium or kroma. Maybe or recover. We will see how you come back stronger by a betting. Say maybe quite time or beba na kotoko kra ato obi kra se na 9. Kotoko will not wait for him. But it's unfortunate says I dey tesi na see how. Who say sim go for bebre sign and we've advised footballers especially when they are leaving clubs or they are trading managers say obi otimi ne manager nyantawa no akwa je ne card
no akwa
sanidin any ade course me be my me course
Fantomas.
Fantomas because they me card for Fantomas to come out bro for be no so play akwa Serbia and I'm cutting because me feel say my sister age be jira lie man am
Fantomas because Africa go bobo Serbia
Osegapo coach Fantomas no pointing go say hey we me play am my umbo and one mama mo a career and we dey be microphone echi no but it's sad ye can is sad he's a young player a fine talent and Kotokosi omo be hwehwe nsem ni na oma apili I hope say appeal never go here man because such a talent cannot sit home for a year.
Mutala area so on.
Yeah. No.
Osi papa bi about reception. Na papa nzi eno ntie radio.
Okay.
Into no obabeji predictions no
and you turn farmer no ho no.
Hey, Charlie. Kenya is you. Oh, Randy.
Nana Darkwa Gyasi.
Charlie, na dey your guy.
Ofaka ba.
Charlie.
Isiemu.
Na me do you can't pass me rap building mu grass to tell so obi to me pass through the rounds be raha.
Charlie.
Na just in any abre. No na when him re ha. I'm out for any break. Nana, me what 3 issues. Nicholas Mensah there no. I been negotiated there. Nana, my back, the player, coach, and the goalkeeper of the month. And the crazy. And I'm just hoping somebody to maybe answer na. Me brab him. Nicholas Mensah. I'm hoping say Asante Kotoko. Any impediment for the chibe to my home baby. Because per the 1 year I met no, it started from when band in the shots.
That's February.
So it means somewhere around early next year he will be available for Asante Kotoko. Me feel say Kotoko season answer down Quaye. Boy now a free scene no was part. After the time I now all free Asante Kotoko team no. He was one of their best players in the team. Uyi Mutala fiwa ene Richmond Lamta. Meka say na Kotoko best player bako. Nicholas Mensah. Because after Moko Africa buy na Quaye no. Obenya run of form bia. Na the confidence I know the see academy Asante Kotoko na osoro. And then the gather ya said that crucial goal against Mediama Football Club. Into na Kotoko bobola. Osha players and that team this year manaswa. Uyi dan lad onya good season in the first round. Now Uyi Mukwala obetumi replace Etoga year. Now Nicholas Mensah and of course Richmond Lamte were the key men in the Asante Kotoko team. Even though Kotoko team in exceptional season no. These 3 players no Mukwala, Richmond Lamte, Mensah no was exceptional. Especially in the first round. In there issues about Omotuma young bibi yen hope say ebia when to man bobo to the end of the season kwa penny want to me find a way nka na say better so cry na at least Omotuma fresh for the start of next season it ma boss Asante Kotoko because or a fine talent me ma hwan kakra and I feel say one coach say was Asante Kotoko din komo one the time of the players the new musti kan we din komo a omo believe say one of their best players Nicholas Mensah so omo find a way player the bit Messiaka. This kind of things they happen to a lot of players. In recent times, Nana, it looks like a yard doors where you give the modo. Me imagine him saying, "Penny, one find a way out." A good while, nobody can catch us. Idea we bet my heart so go and find different solution and bring it. Okay. Rather than team best that you know, because once I air partnership team, they say, "Oh, to me you so boy no." Now what say talent to be a bit my boy? Because imagine say born or the start here no. So you be the see here. Near drop when I come back to Nibi. Because now Kabola players ne boss and he was one of the fine performers in the team. Come back to Nibi. So I first say in penny for dinner and yes, I took to Bobo Nagasano. They should find a way Nicholas Mensah bit must have been now so Isia kind at their back club no. I bet Nego Tete. I'm happy for him. And menene ya then say only one more season will be any bit mabuano. Me for say Harsh Kotoko chapter on closely as it stands now.
Even when the money is good.
Me I for say Harsh Kotoko chapter Kotoko level no makika kono. Oh, home project in recent times are. It's difficult for a player to be consistent in Kotoko.
Okay.
What do you hear Kotoko team no mu? Besides, a player been with my consistent for more than 3 seasons. So, oh yeah, player be so. Now, person you be a strong power chrome ha. I then say, I bet they go be on nam no. Kotoko has Satan infinity in Sukakra. Maybe has recently there, a be much more 2-3 years, but Kotoko there. Almost season after season. Yes, shape players out, a be room, either say, Oba bench, Oba free team, and I ever tongue. So imagine you say, I bet they go on there, Kotoko they out. House of folk, they be frame more honor. Onya a good season, no nya consistent season. The aim no should be going outside. Now also a league here boy. In recent times, a difficult to apply but about 3 seasons, 4 seasons. No one maintain that consistent performance in our league. A difficult. So me before say form ya okonya obebi any go stars. On body on that. Say foreign offer be ambaya. On 1 season mean ka ho. Me ne ya adwene. Because obebi any team no it looks like per what they did in the second round no. Must have body another strong team for next season. Me Michael say no cry no second round and the performance now on and off be amame. Michael say maybe when they do second round a lot of things they enter into the games. That is the business aspect of the season. Obia per points, Obia per so amass points, the bet my manager Premier League started the following season. So Ninya 1 year, now after 2 seasons. So I was there. I bet they go Entna be any go stars. If only foreign offer be bad year on for 1 season. Or can I send me maybe another one and I'm person be pushing a quickly. Say Obey surprise kakra say yeah Black Galaxy squad there, but no one him. But Ghana dear, ain't get the one. Such statement no. By Ghana dear, ain't get the one. Nana. I know because Osha time and I coach tournament. Time I know what team and all they qualifies. He chose the best players for the qualifiers, but he didn't choose the best players for the tournaments.
Okay.
So it may happen. Yeah, strikers here the Quaye. And when an Asha goes in the Ghana Premier League door. What did I say? Hafiz Konko Muni or many opportunity and Kobi. Meshaka free then will no opportunity and Kobi. I bet the guys at time maybe I can find I know a woman herself into the team. Well, no opportunity and Kobe. So yeah, Hano. Sometimes you may be on form. Now a national team collapse now you're a little bit on and off kaka. And so my phone say that statement said Ghana had the anyone on. Making sure so mama, players in equal opportunity. Edu will be himself when we qualify to make me run national team way. So na be a mess up and I say, oh, make tomorrow form because I still mean your chance.
Right.
So before say you find a way those kind of issues no, you bet my solve now boy and national team then go pulon palam be bet my hard be. What I say. So I say I'm happy for Abednego say oh my that nice interview air cuttings about the career no. I never go here now is consistency.
Yeah, that's true.
After Ofi Bechem Echo Sudan Echo Arab Hoka Krano and the football career never sign a chikakra until say Obenya can find sir or we launching a career Obenya a good season will be any go star so on your consistency kakra maybe after that no but my the next movement time a bit my one career last one
okay sir
I'm happy for William Esu Golino one of the goalkeepers I'm before say when you a good season me share no when no Vision FC now man for ni no
okay
but Oba Lagos City
national team goalkeeper
yes on no odi we echi dan la de echi if the black matches your can
me aware pa
what I say black matches me for say per season ya when you kra no say anya seniority na baby I think omo opportunity so to me bibi go say dan la de easy e go to go na
omo no
matches see so o squad no no ka squad no
odisheba dan la da na beda keeper.
But this keeper is actually to UK ho. Onya matches go onya baba. We was aside keeper. I'm hoping say the season na we nyin and reflect because next month ya na yekobo na 23 tournament. And one of the goalkeepers I mean just a tanko. Be count on him. And I say when you a good season. If I na 23 year, yes the goalkeeper again yen problem. This keeper our media ma also fall within. Felix. Also fall within.
Then
Esu Asari so Asari was 23 exactly. Asari was 23. Wow. Into Asari out. But I didn't say Che, Esu, and Dan Lad qualify. And of course I thought say Esu when you a good season with Lagos Cities. And I'm just hoping say about to make this our form and I end it to the end of this. Goalkeeper of the month there. A big achievement. Yeah. And I thought say my member Hafiz Konko ni Swabaso.
Oh yeah.
Imagine him say season ni be we ya. Even best player for the season. Me you me top 5 and me the Konko ni beka ho.
Okay.
Me head the season and a review. Now me you me best 5 players are. Konko ni beka ho. And I thought say when you super season. Unza ade ba ko ade na die mia ye. Obo season na injury be pass through.
Yeah.
Now one end ye. Ebi also on start ye because of injury. No be end ye. Sana ne career na Quaye. But I thought say this particular season no or NDA, I'm hoping so much we need the goal king near to my board because best player of the month in there or deserve and of course coach of the month. I'm happy for our own Paco Sifabin. Right. So we to imagine the coach of the month. Yes. When you have good season with the Indiana Star Football Club and of course he's done well.
And he could possibly be the coach of the season.
Yes, so to me we in the league now.
All right, 40 after 11. Josiah, 10 minutes. Now
Nana, let me quickly talk about Abednego Tete. I think
Zlatan.
He's proven himself to be one of the best centre forwards we have in the league this season. And sometimes there are so many factors when it comes to football and when it comes to adaptation, especially for strikers. Because sometimes obeko team bimo the way how pe ball no yem born I always say a player like Drogba would have struggled in a team like Manchester United. But then called Chelsea, they understood the striker. So he always loved to play with his back towards goal. You see, one thing we fail to do in our league, Nana, is to profile players. We only look at the talent, but then we don't look at how this player, can just fit into a team seamlessly. You get it? So with a player like Abednego Tete, you see, and apparently there's one thing I just noticed about this guy, is the mentality.
Positive, huh?
It's so positive. See, he has, and I understand why he named himself Zlatan. Because let the world say Onyade. He knows what.
But he believes in himself.
Exactly. And that's it. That's the secret. Because Nipa dear, also Wundi. You get it? You see, for a player like Abednego, I'm not surprised a team like Hearts wasn't good for him. Or he'd never fit into the system. Because Osha Hearts, there's pressure over there. And it's easy, sir, for you to be a striker and play, for Hearts of Oak. It's always demanded. You get it? So for him not to have thrived over there, no, and because teams like that do not have patience for players. They feel that once you come in and you are good enough, you need to slot in. In Ethiopia, players be fit top teams, average teams they fit in perfectly because one, there isn't pressure, and two, sometimes the coaches compromise. They love to play to the strength of the player. Oshe Abednego, ever since Oko Bibieni, he's built a very good partnership with the players around him. Yeah. And Oshe goes Oshe now. These are typical poachers goals or Oshe. It's like they've understood him. Or what I say. So when Mutala, whoever recommended him for I think Michael Osei has done a good job with Abednego. And he always be indebted to the coach. Because and easy say ube chin, ube bought top clubs. Then for a team to just look at you, even with that relatively poor goal scoring record, no, and says that we want you, and we believe that you fit into our system. Oceana says he's the leading man for them. We need say Ebeshe goals we need Dane so say on obeding Obeshe goals no. I quite remember when they played against Legon Cities a couple of weeks ago. Oshe 2 goals, fantastic goals. So this should tell you that sometimes no, one say fans always support with emotions. Fans ain't yabuche. The moment our striker now share number 9 bo wechi and number 10 be bo wechi no. They expect say game be obebono. You have to what? Produce. Yeah. But then sometimes we don't also understand these external factors that go into what? The game. But then for him to also come out, because it will be very, very, I don't know how, but it will be very painful for you to sit next to your radio set and hear someone, really criticize you, go hard on you. And you say the guy is so see, he's a professional to the extent. Just look at the way he asked about Wano. Yeah. He never, just came back at him.
And even that day that he called on the show,
he was so calm.
No. He only says he's disappointed in how Wano is berating him.
Of course, because I don't share. I got a chance to watch. I did panditry for that game between Omoni Legon Cities, and I watched the guy. I'm like, so how was it that this guy never flourished at House of Folk? Yeah. Because it's so surprising. And I make an Bobo. But you see, some of these coaches take time. Because Omunim say, you are the one we need. And we know that you fit into this system. And Oshana, crosses Omutuni nice because of the height. And they've studied the guy. I think see, teams, even Black Stars can have a problem with the way we recruit. Because sometimes we don't profile these players. Sometimes you need to profile him. What are his strengths? How many times does he even shoot with his left foot? Does he want to drift wide? Does he attack or strike from the wide areas? Then say you in the Mbisa, the answer you are a striker into Kojina on there and born about Pimshe. But we don't even think of how to manage these players. And I think if he decides to stay at BBN for the next 2 years, I wouldn't have an issue. Because it feels like home. Pressure anyway, so goes the respect is also there. And I think that's one thing players value a lot. They want to play in teams that you value their presence means a lot, not just to the team, but to the fans as well. So I think, baby, you wanted the I don't think he would want to return back to Hearts of Folk because they say, Croucher, I'm not sure he wants to be associated with a club. And he's also stated, like they were saying emphatically, he doesn't want to play for Kotoko. You never know, he's a player. But then I feel, he needs to take his time because it's just a half season at BBN. If I were him, I'll take my time and really make a mark over there. Maminka Atizigi Huasem. Nana, the way we support in Ghana, ASM, honestly, I was Mekai time at Black Stars prior to the World Cup. Black Stars they called Japan Cup of 4 Nation tournament. Tizigo called up Pumua OJ4. Yeah, that game I think I hosted that game. And after the game, no, who phone lines are Nana. The way I'm on for see to share guy so no. I asked myself, say, see, you see, sometimes players are unlucky. He was so unlucky that maybe he was at Heart of Folk at the wrong time. Sometimes timing is everything. Because Osha Tizigia, anytime there any guy about to Black Stars Pomun, as a sad game, no, yenyade. No, must say Gumama sa. Because at the point after that game, I think Zena the last game or that goal, so OJ3. In 2 games, they were considered best 7. You get it. But then what was there? Abrofono Teboase. Because if I should give you a Tizigi stats for this season, when you say half of the season, OJ best player, it was Switzerland. Osha player of the week, OJ twice. But then Osha the numbers are clean sheet, OKP 3 in 30 games. Can you just imagine? 3 clean sheet oh. And you hang because hey, wabong. You know, but the game has evolved.
A good goalkeeper is not a goalkeeper.
No, it's not about the clean sheet.
Keep clean sheet.
It's not about the clean sheet. It's the quality of saves. Stats can be misleading. Yes. It can be. It depends on the context. It can be very misleading. Because this player we are.
I think I heard somebody. I saw somebody post something that statistics and numbers.
If you don't understand exactly, it doesn't tell the exact story. Because any other goalkeeper.
Nana, clear example. Maybe say Lampard. Any Iniesta, who was a better player back then?
Exactly, but the numbers will favor Lampard. So sometimes football, and I was say, as Ghanaians, that is the reason why sometimes we don't see the full potential of players because we make numbers mislead us. The guy was averaging 3.4 saves per game, and his save rate or percentage was 70%. Just say. Short term, yeah, so to me, save 7. You can just imagine, even after 3 clean sheets in 30 games, no. You can just imagine how good he was. He was so good, sir. See, the guy was averaging 6 long balls. What's that? We don't value ball playing goalkeepers. By Yako World Cup, we saw how good he was. Despite the fact, sir, now he conceded goals due to some 1 or 2 things. But then he was flawless in post when we went to the World Cup. Minim go back and say, oh, where at Tizigi fought? And am I saying? The guy is just more than a goalkeeper. See this where a Pep mu goalkeepers nibi. Pep nyano ni be na there. Because they see about Ederson there. We don't talk about clean sheets. Who talks about clean sheets when you mention Ederson? Because it's not about clean sheets. Did the answer obey initiative what? Play. And that is what this guy is doing over the players on your contest here for player of the half of the season now. There were some good players in there. But one said because we feel say keeper dey go the pom now keeper papa yen show. One yen keeper ben yen no. Yes keeper bia. And when we went to the World Cup, I saw say yes, this is the guy we needed. But just say Ghanaians do not have faith in the player because the player is so unlucky. Say game be obey them yedi goals. Game be obey them bia.
Maybe he's good, but it's not enough.
No, it's not about him not see. I'll say this thing. You see a player, a goalkeeper like this guy Edward Mendy. He was so fortunate. Say when he came, Tuchel was around.
But I'm thinking that Ghanaian goalkeepers are on which market that go Europe. You know what I'm saying?
Ask yourself. Yeah. To even be voted the best player.
But no credit one pan say you see a kind of credit pan without yen chen. Artistically good. But you see a person winning the nation's cup, it's not enough.
Who is enough? No, ask yourself.
No, without question.
Who is enough?
We can look for.
No, he's
no. Who is enough?
So it means Yenjin Tum say assistance now.
He's Ghana's best goalkeeper.
Now, you see why I told you. You see,
Yenjin Tum say we are not ready for
Nana. Let me ask you, Nana. Yawaha any call World Cup. Cameroon call World Cup. I see Onana. Yapamono. Why? Because Onana felt like the keeper he is. No, he's been underutilized.
Yeah, although episode didn't have ball.
Exactly, and that is the kind of keeper we have in Atisigi.
Cameroon as for mine. Yeah, Africa countries.
No, they don't like goalkeepers.
I'm a producing great goalkeepers. Who you top to that Cameroon count?
Of course.
As for mine, I'm going to say, yeah. I say Ghana. Yeah, African countries 5 are producing great midfielders at Ghana count.
Alright.
Into Ethiopian Nidia, but you see a Panelists Cup. I
know, but who will you use?
On what grounds?
On what? That's the point.
So that is why
do That's the
what's the
that if Ghana wants to win the African Cup,
Atizigi is not good enough.
Like, educate me.
That is why me before say.
I want you to educate me.
That is why me before say me never as journalist, and maybe at the football association. It should be something that I say constant from now to the next.
You are not. That's the point.
Because why in your mind, in your footballing, in your sporting mind,
why is he not good enough?
Why do you think he's not good enough? A goalkeeper for Ghana to take to the AFCON.
The reason is, me my teams are at the AFCON in recent times. All of them are exceptional goalkeepers.
Yeah, that's it.
2015.
We'll go this argument we can extend it to another.
I'll tell you. But my
10 seconds. Clear example. To the last AFCON you born in recent times.
We'll find a time.
Even in 2012, America said team did the Nations Cup was the weakest team at that is Zambia. They have Canadian money. Who was one of their best players in the team?
They are best. What's it? They are best.
The Algerian team that won the AFCON.
Yes.
Did they have the best goalkeeper in Africa?
No. No.
One of the best goalkeepers.
Oh, you said one. That was after they won.
Charlie, before the competition, did you ever rate him?
Nana, you know, well, I think to get there, to be honest.
No, but I'm not even done with my submission. I'm not even done with my submission.
Well, so much Josiah in you car 055 005522 and a 0579 3025 0201 825 252. This is the Sports Park, proudly brought to you by NLA 590, brought to you by Polytank Sumo Super, Sansuso and a Techno Mobile. Join us, Yabani Nicholas Mensah. That's bad news for Asante Kotoko's young star. 0201 825 252 and a 0579 3025 055 0055 22. And Madam for saying so to the Ayana Ota Frefre, but let's keep trying on 055 0055 22. Obviously, good morning, Nana. Do you know that the media were calling Abednego social media striker? There's time for everything. I'm Kobe from Ablikuma Joma, the boat driver. Wow. Hello.
Nana, good morning.
Morning, sir. Adumarakwa.
Yo, I am Ajingo, Megasafi Kofurudia.
Ajingo Enko.
In Man City, I had now to me bought a Remaded Abaso. The ball one Abaso. Since from 2016, I will see 2023, who should impact Remaded making a football man. The sure said team DNY with not compare Remaded. You know, we walk in Abaso and drive Namuya Namoyade. Oh my, Yeniki, oh my, or the other one say. Get a moon to assist my family. Bye bye.
Bye. Yes, so yeah, that's it. Hello.
Hello, Nana.
Obeni.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Na pombo kodi.
Nyame adum ye ho ye.
Maguire wanu is wanu Maguire oshe o.
What to kai kaka.
Hey, rumor dey mo brand segment.
Rumor check.
Eh, wanu di ku yo. But the American and say, as a fool, of Paria time, no, America or more, no. It's on call, but if you imagine, I know where they is going. Always say, every time, no, didn't see if you know, one of my finalists. And, you know, we see one. And I am my any colleague in the night. I can say, persevere, and I let me add it. Bye bye.
Yamisha, yeah, that's a set over Jumedian so. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Gabane.
Gaba, Ben Oeche, Miniano.
Oh, don't pass me only again and pass him.
Oh, no, not only by relegation, go pa.
Oh, that is relegation. One come okay the last year to have been last season.
Nakasanenke wake Nakasaneke ob evidence Agba.
Okay. But I'm a Sanakama.
Obi ana team support o. Take Gaba.
Chelsea.
What's new Ablochi?
The just in your Blonga Afo.
Brekum Chelsea.
I'm a blue and white.
Okay.
She and TV no. Aboibo, Ibajamelika, Unisba, education.
maybe something I can only ram small, rock at the Kamala qualify, only a relegation. Oh no.
Agboibo, Ebariaka Oliba relegation is supporters. I'm here for.
I mean, you have to make Piatan in fact, this station in
Hey, Makaya and Pofanka, Nyanyo, Makele.
I can program your papa, your program, one in fire, papa, one try, like I can go collect on my year in one try, no camera cable.
Why you?
I take care of going back. Will you are in this other boy?
Come on, Vienna can be here.
That is no way, this is like a collective.
Fine, you my job, I will come Coco Crew. Hey, Black Gate. Hello.
Hello, Nana.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
Adumarakwa.
But Panelists Baku can do or say. I beg you to take no and no pan say, and I be a on the pan already no go for the house. Yama goes to ask me. Then no go to ask me.
The Mutimina.
Now, first, Bibiani, Tim Mrs. Shani asked me, Kim Bernard, a woman who know the copy, then they want to win him. So, Bannon, your money, and Quaye Papa, and you're fine. Oko Tash and Oko remind you in the National Samba. Ken, the Oko has no ordinary for us, Yachania Mana, and yet, Kazasa. I ask now, every beginning,
one can hear crown.
One can hear Kaka.
Yeah, that's it. Make a general now, what can you?
Martina,
all right, yeah, that's it. Chai, in a video. Hello. Hello.
Nana Darkwa Gyasi, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
But I did the ambulance because I feel Sacramento.
Ambulance, that's a swabber.
And I pay me Bogadula in the mountain about the Papa, one Kodia, much my Papa, my show, my team, Real Madrid, Champions League champion. Oh, my idea, for my battle. And I'm carrying a minute, my baba.
I'm sure to see that thing. I'm sure pass it Uba Jumediana. So greetings. I'm loving the show. Big ups to all Man City fans. Yesterday was indeed a bright, colorful day for us. I'm Emerald doing the listening from Adakase, Sankara Enterprise. AM Max 89.7 live around the world on www.maxfmlive.com. So we'll pick maybe two more calls and then we'll call it a wrap on the Sports Park on 89.7. Yeah, the Abuafwasi Techno Mobile, Techno Spark 10 series. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Nana, good morning.
Morning, sir. Adumarakwa.
And I'm to catch up. Where we are, who's there? Yeah, the kids are there. Nikona Dino, Kara, Yoshi. That was not somebody too much.
Yada, Chalikaza Muduka Gudana.
Nagori Malama, Katana, Nikisen, you. Nikisen, Dama, Kasawana.
Ah,
Fabuna press. Suna, too much.
What else? Last season players in the Sumbuga na Sufi this season players na.
Oh, more than this replacement. But so that show that's too much. Too much. Just come down and play. But I'm the same. So that show that's too much.
Ankuri.
Next year we move the new players.
Alhamdulillah, Mungode. Thank you very much. So it's midday exactly, and this is where we call it a wrap on the Sports Park. Yeah, the NLA has seen, and I say come Max Buy. Yeah, that TCL has seen, Niche Chocolate Drink, I'm Alive Spine Clinic, NRF Crampo, Polytank Sumo Super, Betway Aviator, proud sponsors of the Sports Park. Yeah, that. Yenya Mutala Yakubu, the star boy. Mutala, the star boy. Nafisa Fattal, women's football expert. Yenya Nanedu, fantastic guy. Josiah, super. Tony Bebley, led production. Support from DJ NY, DJ Venza, DJ Holy, Nanaya Charles Sabali, Daniel, Michael, Ben, and the rest of the team. Your friend Nana Darkwa Gyasi. To God be the glory. We out of here.